You could cuss all fucking day.
Yeah, definitely do that. This is a Q102. We're not some.
I'm mad.
We're not syndicated. We don't have that much money.
Watching the goddamn pigeons. How do y'all pronounce y'all coach name? Sirianni. What's the office?
How do you act like you don't know?
I don't. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't. If he walked by me, I wouldn't know who it was. I'm dead serious. What's the offensive coordinator name though?
Shane Steichen.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Gannon's the defensive.
Yeah, they said him and Jalen is tight.
Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What?
Welcome, lovers and friends. It's me, your boy, Mess. Everybody joined today by my co-host.
The artist, producer, writer, Dolce.
And soon Maura will be here. She's not here right now. She's doing whatever Maura does.
I do her joint for her.
Oh, go ahead.
Mar.
Megan asks you that all the time. She just goes, Ma.
Yeah.
And she hosts Q102 Radio Philadelphia Union games and the podcast serving Sriracha, and he is the best tomato sauce and olive oil salesman who also happens to have the biggest balls in Philadelphia. Mario and Rach, how you guys doing?
I forgot we talked about that.
You forgot we talked about that?
I can't believe I forgot that.
You wasn't going to forget it on here.
To be honest, I'm surprised that you introed me before you introed Mario, because I think Mario came in and like took the kill. Like last time you guys invited me to the podcast and I brought Mario along. This time you guys invited Mario and he brought me along.
Yeah. You were the plus one this time.
Yeah, so I'm surprised you gave me the intro first. I'll take that and run with it.
Yeah. I was very, very excited to have you guys back on. I mean, it's been almost a year. It was 10 months. Last time it was a Christmas episode. This time it's just, we're actually, by the way, we're watching the Eagles game, Eagles versus Colts right now.
This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Everybody going to be glued.
Yeah, I mean, but this,
Are you watching, Theo? Look at you.
Yeah, I'm
He's invested.
I like
He knows.
football. I like football.
But I mean, this whole idea was actually Mario's idea. So the idea was to have you guys back on the show.
Yes.
And Mario said, and I remember Mario as being a big Eagles guy. Theo is a big Cowboys person. So are you really invested in the Eagles, or are you more of a?
I'm a Phillies girl.
But that doesn't mean.
You mean like the Phillies?
In terms of sport, like I love Philly sports.
Yeah.
I'm like Philly through and through. But in terms of sports that I understand, baseball.
Not basketball?
No.
I'm a Sixers guy.
Are you? Yeah, I
You like
played.
the Cowboys and you like the Sixers?
Long story, man.
The Cowboys were good in the 90s. It's just how
Around the time I was born and came into the world, they said, Theo should be a Cowboy fan because he's a star. I said, it works.
I feel like so many people are Cowboys fans around here.
so
Just to
many.
be an asshole about it, though, I think.
Yeah, because
I
they
think
were
it's
good
mostly
in
to
the
be a
90s.
contrarian, kind of be an asshole.
Believe it or not, it might. I'm not gonna say it is that many Cowboy fans like it is Eagles, but it's.
Well, obviously, it shouldn't be that many if we're basically right in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I mean, you are in Philadelphia, so
It's just the
we're in
pigeons,
Delco.
man.
You guys are in Philadelphia, though, right?
Yeah, you're Fishtown.
Yeah.
Fishtown. I don't know why I had to think about that.
Fishtown.
Yeah.
So I want to hear Rach answer this question.
Oh no! Yay.
They are now 8-1, the Philadelphia Eagles, of course. Go Birds.
Nervous.
Come on, Jalen.
What do you attribute their domination to?
What do I attribute their domination to? Well, okay, wait. I got a story. So I can't say Jalen Hurts because
Wrong. Go on.
Okay, well, because last season, I mean, like, maybe he finally got his, like, comfort, and he's, like, killing it now. But I was a Carson Wentz girl.
Yeah.
I followed, like, the AO1 Foundation. I was hyped. So get this. This past week, I had to shoot content inside the Lowe's Hotel. And I pull up, and the Uber driver drops me off, and all these buses are lined up outside Lowe's Hotel. And I'm like, oh, somebody's here. Like, people are here. And I didn't process it was the same day that the Commanders are playing the Eagles. So I'm like, waiting by the elevator, and I recognize one of the ladies who were going up in the elevator too, because I was doing work with them. I was like, who's here, by the way? And she's like, oh, the Commanders are staying here. I'm like, oh, cool. My videographer calls me, and he's like, hey, like, what entrance did you go to? And I turn to go into, like, the lobby to see if he's there, and I'm like, oh, no, like, I'll meet you by the elevators. I turn back to go where I'm standing at the elevators, and I see this really tall guy. And I'm like, okay, it's got to be one of the football players. I don't want to, like, awkwardly turn around and be like, who are you? But I awkwardly turn around and I'm like, who are you? And it was Carson Wentz holding a coffee. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to fangirl. I'm going to fangirl. And I went to go, like, take a picture with him. And I think, like, people that work at the hotel are, like, prone to trying to ward off those people from.
They're like trained. Like.
So I literally, as I'm about to dart to get into the elevator with Carson Wentz, the guy with the towels like pushes his cart in front of me, and he's like, "Oh, excuse me, miss," and I'm like, "Yeah, excuse you," and I'm like trying to run around.
Back up, bitch!
I missed the elevator, but I texted Mary. I was like, "I think I got nervous." He's like, "You totally choked," and I was like, "Maybe that guy also stopped me." So I'm gonna blame that guy. I'm gonna blame the towel guy.
I can believe that though.
I used to be a big Wentz guy, obviously, and then not so much now. But like now, I don't think I will be as excited as I was. Like back when he was like, doing his shit back in like 2017, 2018. Maura brought her dog. So it's just here.
Watch the pizza.
So
Watch the
we were gonna bring
pizza.
cash. I'm glad we didn't bring cash because that would have sucked.
That would have been awesome. I love dogs.
Yeah, but Cash and him would have been run back and forth the whole time, and we're gonna get into dogs later because you really messed up my list.
And they
recently.
got dogs upstairs now.
Huh?
They got dogs upstairs now.
Yeah, Robbie said that. There's like a dog sanctuary or something.
Anytime you
Don't
come
tell
on
me that.
Wednesdays nights, you don't be seeing them. They be every time I pull up, they walking them or walking around. And
No, I never even noticed that.
Every time they rescue them.
Oh, okay. When I go missing and I quote go to the bathroom, that's where I'm gonna be. It's upstairs with the dog rescue.
But yeah, I don't think I would be even excited to see Wentz anymore. I'd probably be just like, hey, what's
Yes,
up?
you would.
Nah.
I definitely geeked out.
Good throw,
He's the
Jalen.
Ben Simmons.
I mean, it would be interesting to see somebody.
He's Ben Simmons of football.
I could see
Yeah.
that as well. I
We
agree.
talked
I
about that
don't
last
even
time.
think anyone's comparable to Ben Simmons in football.
He's a.
I mean, Wentz tries though. He's just really bad at trying.
Yeah,
He's like the worst trier in the history of sports.
he tries too hard. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
Y'all don't think Ben tries?
No, Ben doesn't
No,
try.
Ben wants to be a fucking Instagram.
He
He
does.
want to be a Kardashian.
He really does. I think he's actively said that too. He's like, I hate this.
He
doesn't-
wants to be a Kardashian.
He said he hates this.
I'm pretty sure
Dude,
he
I
said
mean,
he hated
they
basketball.
were making a big deal about it the other night because he had like 16, 10, and 8. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
like,
and
he
he
should be averaging
because he went
that.
6 for 6.
Yeah.
He it was 100%
Yeah,
field
dude,
goal.
and then like I have buddies who
Come on.
come on, let's go. I have buddies who like the Nets, and like when they got Ben, they're like, yeah, all we need him to do is play defense, get rebounds. It's like, dude, you're gonna convince yourself that like until it,
you
it
need him
comes
to score,
Yeah.
and you like shoot the fucking ball,
Yeah.
man.
Well, because we convinced ourselves that he was going to develop his game for 5 years. It's like a fucking toxic ex-girlfriend, and then nothing ever happened. Then it comes down to the playoffs, he gets fouled.
There she is.
Mar.
Hey.
Wait, Rach, you never attributed anything to our dominance. You just simply said that fuck Jalen Hurts.
Well, I did, but
What's
I
up?
also just watched him do that play.
How
And
you?
it was Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Jalen's about to score right here.
Mar's here.
I love your hair.
Thank you. I'm a
Look,
jester.
here it
I like
comes.
your hair.
Come on.
Also, is this our like first time like formally?
I feel like
in
in
it,
real
but I feel
life-
like
He
I've
wants
known
the
you.
flag.
Well, I came and I saw you at Ubon once.
Yes,
Mar.
when I was bartending. I forgot about that.
I was about to say Mar, but then I realized it would go to Mario.
Yeah.
So why do you think we're doing so great this year, Eagles?
I think everyone just kind of bought in around Jalen and Sirianni. I think the team has just a good connection as a whole. I mean, picking up A.J. Brown was the biggest signing they had, and their defense really stepped up so far.
Yeah, I mean we made some huge signings in the offseason. Did
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Cowboys do anything to you?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
That's why they're in second.
No,
Yeah.
but on some real shit about the Eagles, though, I just think that they,
Oh
like
my
you were saying,
God.
oh man, never mind. I was about to talk
Don't-
nice about him,
fuck.
but he did that bullshit.
What kind of snap is that, dude?
I think that because Jalen Hurts had the same coordinator and coach for 2 years, they started to like really build everything around him.
Yeah,
Like,
because the offense was built around Wentz.
he can't throw the ball far, so we're gonna make this shit. And we're gonna bring A.J. Brown in, so if he throws it up, somebody's gonna catch it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's terrible.
Did you see the? So we were just talking about the other podcast before with the Kelsey brothers. What the fuck is?
I love them.
There was
Well,
Jason and Hurst was on it the last episode, well, 2 episodes
Yeah.
ago, and Jason Kelsey was talking about how everybody hates how he snaps the ball because he does it too fast.
Yeah,
And there you go.
Oh, I
yeah,
did see that.
Jalen was saying that.
Maybe he'll talk about it. He'll hear this
All
podcast.
right, maybe
and talk
Eagles
about
will
it.
score
Yes.
a touchdown right here because
Come
they
on.
need 7.
Oh, my
Jesus.
God. He was trying to lower his
Go
shoulder
for it.
too.
Go for it on 4th down. You're playing.
You would
the
go
fucking
for it?
Colts.
So right now it's the second quarter.
Go for it.
5 minutes left.
Put your
and
balls on the fucking field right now.
You would know.
Coming
none
from
of that
Mario.
was-
Yeah,
Big ball Mario.
Mario, man. You
I'm
set
like,
that
it
one
might
up.
not be fair.
That was an
for
alley-oop,
you.
man.
A
Come
fair
on.
call on your end.
I think he wanted that. He wanted all that smoke.
We're not going for it.
So what do you guys remember for your first time here? Just because I feel like Mario would probably remember more than you because you probably go to so many events and things that you.
No,
probably-
I remember. You guys are memorable. We had a good time. That was doing the podcast with you guys last time was the first time it was a role reversal for me.
Yeah.
So
you talked about-
that's why it was super memorable, but also because you guys are amazing. But I remember doing the game. I forgot we talked about balls, but I remember doing the game where we.
How do you forget about Mario's balls?
I think I tried to block that out of my memory.
I feel like that's like 100% of your future though. Like his balls are.
Right, it ain't no thing to
You
me.
have the most investment of his balls than anyone in your future.
Wait, we made a Christmas card out of
Yeah.
Protect the Balls. I gotta get you guys one. Forgot about
I
that.
was gonna make a
There isn't
koozie about it.
So I'm good with just the regular card.
I don't know.
You know
I
what?
would,
Put that
I
on
would
your
love to
fridge.
see the balls.
I don't know if I could open
you seen this
to get
picture?
some milk
No.
and just see Mario
hold on.
balls. I don't know if that's
Of
gonna
his
be
balls?
cool.
There's a good picture of his balls.
Mari's never seen it.
It's not bare nuts.
No.
I'm like, wait a second.
She's like ready to
Quick
shit.
debriefing.
She's like, do you want to see his balls? I'm like,
Quick debriefing. We
do
went on
you want me
vacation
to?
and we did zip lining, and the
Oh
zip line thing
my
like hugged
God.
Mario just right where like you see it all, and it was nuts. It like how they put it up on the big screen
Oh.
when you're like
Mar.
What?
Mar.
Hi, baby.
Can he
Yeah,
give across?
can. Yeah.
Zeus, go say hi.
What's his name? Zeus?
Zeus.
What a cute little baby.
Ah, camera. Jesus, that made me nervous. So wait, do you remember him rapping?
Wait, can I see the picture?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so bad at multitasking.
You-
No, I'm
remember
the
rapping,
same
yeah?
way.
Yeah.
Do you remember him rapping?
Dude, it was
Me?
cringe.
Yes. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I can't remember what. It wasn't cringe. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was actually.
Rachel thinks everything's good.
I thought it was.
Oh, no, I'll call you out. I'll call you out.
But I thought it was like a good cheesy. Like it was good. Like between you and Theo, it was like a good flow.
Yeah.
I like that
Are
a
we
lot.
going to do it again? Because I'm so down.
I'm not rapping.
We haven't practiced in a while.
If the Eagles
Let's get
win,
some shots.
If the Eagles win, I'll rap.
We should take a shot every time.
The Eagles score.
Eagle
that
score?
might not be.
We got captain. We got tequila. So whatever you
That
want.
might not be ever.
It's still iconic.
Oh yeah, it's a great picture. I'll put it up on the
It's
screen right now.
Heart
No,
shape.
no. But
It's kind of like heart shape a little
Yeah.
bit.
And I made a Christmas
For
card.
the-
I don't know where I put it. It's
I got a
somewhere.
question though. I really do got a question. Did it hurt? Cause you know how those harnesses
no,
be
it was
like,
more like
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it's like wearing a.
I don't think he would
collar.
remember because he was so petrified. He's
I'm
afraid of
terrified
heights.
of heights.
So I think he was
I
so
don't fuck
blacked
with
out
that
on
shit.
that moment that he
That's
didn't
like,
even realize.
dude, that's like ziplining.
Oh, you're scared of heights and you did that?
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Ziplining's like the most
Zeus?
like, white
Oh,
people shit ever.
Zeus, no screen, no
Zeus.
chords.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Hi, I will say hello. Zeus, there's so many cameras. There's four.
Oh,
How does he dip
Zeus
that,
does not
yo?
give a fuck.
He's got some agility.
Dead.
For an
Yeah,
old
sure got
dog,
some
he dipped the
motherfucking
camera
How
so
old
well.
is he?
9. Oh, he'll be 9 this summer. He's 8.
Oh my
I
god,
need
he's
to
got
stop
like such
saying
puppy
that.
energy.
Yeah, you're almost 30.
I know. Relax. I'm not.
Would you be offended at me calling you 30 when you're 28?
I think. Wait,
Yeah.
yes, I would be offended.
Yes.
I'm 28.
Wait, hold, y'all all
22.
under 30, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be nice.
I got
No, not that I don't think 30 will be amazing. I think like 30s are gonna be
Oh,
lit.
yeah, me too.
But I wanna
I'm
milk-
still working for my 30s.
Yeah. I think when I'm 30, I'm gonna miss my 20s.
Who do you think looks better for their age, me or Theo?
Are you guys the same age?
Yeah.
Yo,
What's the age?
who looks younger? Just put it like that.
32.
I mean, Theo looks younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I felt like you were going me, Rach, and then
Okay, Theo, I love you so much.
uh-huh.
You got a little baby face.
Yeah, he
You
does.
do have a little bit of a baby face. But that's the only reason
But he
why.
also
But-
has melanin in his skin. He just is dewier. Like, look.
Dewy.
But what does that mean about me and my
He
skin?
has buoyance in
No,
his
I feel like
skin.
he's kind of dewy too.
What is this?
What's yeah, I'm
I
trying
don't know
to-
what it means,
I
but
think
what is it?
buoyance is like it's like the give back, you know?
What do you,
Yeah,
what do you
like
call it?
fat-
The bounce?
Like buoyant, yeah, like right?
Like a bounce.
Baba
Like
boo.
got a little
Is it
fatness or
ba-
something.
Maybe
Baba
I'm
booey.
making this up. Let's
No,
look.
what did you call it though?
Buoyant.
Boing. A
Never
boing.
heard that.
Buoyancy.
Me either. I think
Hold
she
on,
made
I'm
it
gonna
up.
look it up.
So wait, who's your guys'
could've
favorite
made it up.
football player of all time? Eagles or obviously
Travis
Eagles?
Kelsey.
Okay, so that's not the Eagles. So
No.
Oh, on the Eagles. Sorry, what?
It could be-
Jason Kelsey.
okay,
Yeah.
and then Travis Kelsey's like, is that like your crush kind of thing?
It's
Is
like the hall pass.
Oh, that's your hall pass.
But like,
All pass doesn't exist.
This is not
It's
a
a real
thing.
word.
So, what about you, Mario? Sorry.
Favorite Eagle, probably Brian Dawkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Or,
who-
no, actually, or Nick Foles because we both have big nuts.
Yeah, he's got big dick. Big dick swang.
Big dick swing.
Jesus.
It's a real word.
I'm not. I never said it wasn't a real
No,
word.
I
I
didn't know
didn't.
that.
I didn't believe it first.
You don't believe yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I just say shit.
Yeah, I know.
I thought buoyance means like something can float.
Oh,
It does.
Wait,
It
I'm surprised
does.
you
Smart.
knew that.
You a
'cause I
smart guy.
It does.
I ain't
And then
never
it
heard that
says
shit.
optimistic or cheerful disposition. So I think that I'm seeing
Like jolly.
Exactly.
Like Santa
That's
jolly.
like my
They
favorite
gotta
word.
stop
Like
playing
the
this
plushy-
soft
Hey,
ass.
I'm starting the gym tomorrow.
So
I
anyway,
want you to come with me to where I've been going.
you ain't going.
Tomorrow, I promise you.
Wait, you
Tomorrow.
killed it.
Bruh,
That video, you look
he's been
amazing.
going. This guy is ruining my life, and it's like my favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You've
How
been
long are
working
your
out too, right?
classes or your
Yeah.
sessions?
And you should
The
come
past
with me.
month I've
I'm
been
scared
I
I'll
slowed
die.
down, but I'm
That
gonna get
workout
back
was
into
hard
it.
as hell.
If you
It's
win fitness
45 minutes.
competition,
It's so efficient.
You know.
Because when I go to the gym, I
'Cause
black
I
out
was
there, and I'll be
fucked
there
up.
for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Whose
And
fault is
then
that?
Yeah, it was me.
But I
Didn't
have
do
a
it.
I got
trainer,
something for you.
and I'll go for like 2 hours, but because he'll give me my like sets, and
Yeah.
then he'll go talk to somebody else, and
Yeah,
then come
this
to me.
it's like circuits,
Oh hell no.
and I'll just be like,
Yep, no.
and it's awesome.
Okay.
I'm like, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna be
Ripped.
insane by summer.
Okay, I kind of.
If I have to stop eating sugar too.
that.
What
and
have you eaten
pizzas.
today, by the way? By the way, there's a full spread over there. There's wings, pizza, dips, all kinds of shit.
I've eaten a lot today.
What does that mean?
Well, that's dramatic. I ate half a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yum.
That's all. I want you to know that it's,
It's
2
it's
p.m.
2
Just the
o'clock.
clock just hit 2 p.m. And she said she ate a lot today, and so far she had half a bagel.
Yes, it's a hold.
Y'all know I don't be eating until like 6 o'clock usually.
At night?
Yeah. I
Are
have
you intermittent faster?
No, I have an eating problem.
It's called a disorder. Maura, who's your favorite football player of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah. I want to see if she knows who anyone is.
I do know who some of them are.
Okay, well,
Like
who's
on
your
the
favorite
Eagles
one?
or in
I want to see in general, and then we'll go Eagles.
Donovan McNabb, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sorry
so
to
good
hear
now,
that.
isn't he?
No,
that's
he's
a safe
gone
answer.
now, but
sorry
like
to
he's
hear
just
that.
iconic from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
that
I
makes
agree.
sense.
I agree.
Yeah, like we
He
all
wasn't
had the number 5 jersey in 5th grade.
He's the
like,
best
come
quarterback
on.
in Eagles history.
Yeah.
Lies.
I like Hurts a lot more.
lies.
T.O.
Yeah, but like right now.
found
Yeah.
his way into my DM
Man, what happened to
around
Randall?
Father's Day.
Did you say that
Randall
again?
Cunningham.
But
I said
McNabb's
T.O.
stats are
found
better
his
than
way into my DM around Father's Day.
This past Father's
When
Day?
you say T.O., you mean Terrell Owens?
Yes.
Direct message you.
Yes. And I screenshotted it and I sent it to my dad and I said, Happy Father's Day.
What did he say to you? What did T.O. say to you?
I'm crying.
I'm proud of you, and I'm not
That's
even your
so
father.
funny
What did the
shit.
T.O.
That's
say?
hilarious right there.
I don't fucking know.
You don't fucking know.
Wait, is dad proud of that? That's
He was like, Maura. I was like, I'm just saying.
What did you say anything back?
Yeah, I answered.
Well, it was a.
Well, I just think that that's hilarious.
All right, we're gonna go back to this. Dolce, who's your favorite?
find it.
Who's your favorite football player? While she
Let's
looks.
go.
Prime time.
Dion.
Yeah, prime time.
Oh my God.
Oh, there it
Zeus, destroyer of worlds, bro.
At least it's a poster. No offense to the poster.
Yeah, I mean, there's only respect there. What's that? Zeus, go over there.
Oh, I know.
Zeus.
So
Oh my
my
God, he's so
Bumble was like, my Bumble was turned on to Miami.
Uh
And
Oh.
oh my God, he is moving.
huh. Okay, so all right, you got a Bumble in Miami.
My Bumble was in Miami, I guess, and apparently T.O. is on Bumble. So he messaged me and he said, "Hi, I found you on Bumble." I said 4 a.m. and you're on Bumble.
Yo, this is a long ass conversation too.
Oh, how long ago was this?
Conversation.
This is June.
This past June?
Yeah.
Okay, so T.O. is what, 50 years old now?
Yeah.
Did you start
Okay.
telling him about like your
All right, I need
spiritual
you to
journey
read
and
this.
shit like that?
No.
Why?
She started telling
Give,
him
like,
about
the
his
PG
spiritual
version of it.
energies.
It's very PG.
Okay.
I kept it PG.
Okay, good.
It's Terrell Owens.
True.
It was just like he's like you're in Philly, like when are you coming to Florida? It's been rainy here. Da, 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 da.
Can I read this?
I mean, it's
I feel like
really-
I feel like you're not doing
this
it any
is
justice.
This is it.
This is still a pretty big deal. I don't think you understand how big of a deal it is.
I
that
think
you.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
See something?
The creatures come
hilarious.
out when you go to Miami, though.
Okay, so basically he messaged
that
you.
weird?
What was the first thing he said to you? When are you coming to?
Hi from Bumble.
T.O.
Which
got a
also,
bot.
I feel
What's he
like
doing
T.O.
on Bumble?
Thank you. That was gonna be my question. I
yeah,
feel like he
why
should be on
wouldn't-
at least Raya.
Raya.
What the fuck is? Yo, I don't know what that is.
Well,
Right. It's like you have to be.
it's like
admitted.
an elite
yeah.
dating
It's
app.
if you're like it's for like celebrities.
Zeus, go over there.
He wants to play with Robbie.
Oh no, it's for like the elite, elite like celebrity. You have to be like accepted, so you have to apply to get into Raya, and then someone.
It's big in LA,
Yeah.
Oh, he might just.
but like
Can
here
any girl get
there's-
on there though?
No.
You
What? Girls?
You have to like apply, and
Yeah,
then you have to have
like
like
a waiting
references.
list, and there, yeah, I
Oh.
have serious references,
For Raya?
and still I'm on a waiting list.
I got on it.
I'm like, can someone put me on? Who do I have to talk to? What do I need?
Wait, how long ago were you on this?
Before Mario, obviously.
Okay, so what? 2 years now,
Why'd you
right?
call me
2 years in
I don't know.
January.
He's calling you Mar, so I think it's just coming out as Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Mario
So
or
2 years in
Mario.
January, yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. Look at that.
I remembered something.
Yeah, I
I actually
had to think about
rewatched
it.
it the first 30 minutes of
January
the podcast.
what?
I'm dead. What?
January what?
For our anniversary?
Yeah.
24th.
You're like,
Is that right?
she's like,
Oh,
why
shit.
Do you know that?
It's cool. The anniversary is an Aquarius.
Yes.
Obviously, I know that.
I'm an
Why do you
Aquarius.
think I let
We
you
have
answer
Mario?
first?
Yeah.
Of course.
I know I love
fucking
her.
course.
You
Was
know
this
what I'm
the
saying?
I
Aquarius
went
side of
on
the table?
well, I'm an Aquarius moon, but
I'm an
I don't
Aquarius.
even know what any of
Every
it
This is the
woman
death of me
that I
every
know-
episode.
Mario don't like that shit either.
I don't even
Okay.
know what any of it means.
a lot.
You sound like
every
Jessica.
It means
Aquarius
nothing.
woman I know is like
Nothing.
iconic.
Really?
Yes, like
Thank
all
you.
of the Aquarius women. I had a mentor. She was Aquarius. She owns like this
Means
like
nothing.
It's dope. You know what I mean?
women's,
Once you start getting
like-
into it.
I'm not into it, but I appreciate all you're saying.
it's good stuff.
Okay.
All of the women that I know that are Aquarius are like entrepreneurs, like business owners. My one girlfriend, Raylene, she owned a magazine that like Playboy was bidding on.
Oh, hell.
My other girlfriend owns like this like consulting company that's really big in LA. She's
Aquarius
an
are
Aquarius.
badass bitches.
How do we get here?
whatever. He said.
Their anniversary is in Aquarius.
He said their relationship is in Aquarius.
Which I never knew, so now I think I appreciate our relationship. I already did, but definitely more.
When is your birthday?
February 8th.
Oh, cool. Mine's March 8th.
Hey!
Okay, so I want to get to a game called Do You Know Philly? I asked Nugget these same questions, but Nugget's not from here,
I
so.
was going to say, did he do well?
No, he did terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And Maura, I think him and Maura teamed up on this, and they both couldn't get anything that I asked of them. So I want to.
Where are you from?
From here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the first question I want only Rach to answer because
don't
Mario's
help-
going to get this no problem.
Don't help me.
Name 5 Eagles players. Go.
Right now?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, and I forget where I am. Fletcher Cox.
Oh, shit. Okay. I did not
That was
think.
easy.
I didn't think she was going to get that.
That was impressive.
I can be sporty.
Sporty.
All right, now, both of you guys as a team, name 5 sections of Philly that don't have a direction in the name.
Don't have a direction?
Yeah, so not like Southwest Philly. Like name.
Northern Liberties.
Okay.
Fort Richmond, Fishtown, Grays Ferry,
You threw me off.
Point
Fairmount.
Breeze. That's 5.
Okay.
I didn't think you were going to get that.
Like-
Nugget got, I think, like, no, I think he was able to get it. You guys together were able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Name 3 actors from the Philly area.
Bradley Cooper, Will Smith, the woman who does Abbott Elementary. I never remember her name, but what is her name?
Oh, fucking.
Tina Fey.
No.
Oh,
Tina Fey is from
I mean,
Philly.
she
But we'll get one more. Who else is from Philly?
Wait, what's her name?
I can't think of it right now. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, Abbott Elementary is like
Quilla,
revolving around Philly.
Is it Quinta?
Yes. Quintana Roo.
Quinta.
I never even heard
No,
of
that's
that.
a place. What's her name?
I don't know. I know.
Quintana Roo is a place?
You
There's
right, but I
definitely
know her
someone
name is
else who's
Quinta.
famous
Can I look it
from
up? I don't know why I
Philly.
hit
We
my
can look
phone.
it up.
Her name
I
Quinta.
want to get one more. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Miles Teller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What is he from Jersey? Where is he
From
from?
Doylestown.
Oh, is he? Okay. I was like, he doesn't seem like a Philly guy, but yeah.
That's crazy that I knew Will Smith was going to be. He had to be like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone always gets Will Smith, and then after that, people go, oh.
Do we want to claim him anymore?
I mean, you can do Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Wait,
Kevin Hart, too.
Yeah, I guess you can.
I
Y'all
still
don't claim. Y'all don't claim Will
I
no
will
more?
claim Will.
Quinta Brunson.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys
Why-
want to? Do you still want to claim Bill Cosby or no?
I'm saying, why?
Oh, shoot.
Why? That's a little bit different though.
Oh,
What's
why-
the difference between Will not claiming Will and we know why. We ain't
Oh my
claiming
God.
Bill, but-
Dog, Zeus, you make me so nervous.
He's so that chain is that
So dopey.
Cuban chain is amazing.
The chain, right?
I know. I love it. Love it. Okay,
Yep.
wait. I like these.
That was all the ones I had. I was just kidding.
Damn. I was like, give me all the Philly trivia.
So Will Smith canceled?
Not for me.
No,
He's not-
I think
I'm
he's.
trying to see.
It's
Can I
co-
actually? This is a hot take. Will Smith is not canceled. Jada Pinkett Smith is canceled.
yeah, she's trash.
I can't stand her.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No.
What?
Because when y'all said that's like the first time I heard that. Like, if we still claiming Will, like
Yeah.
I ain't never think that we stopped. I
I
understand
think that
that.
he's great because, like, I love that. I love his like love of family. Mm-hmm. I feel like.
He's also a Scientologist too,
Is he really?
Yep. That.
which is weird.
It
like
is weird.
actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What-
I did not know.
I have a
that.
question for Theo. When are you guys gonna stop claiming Kanye and making excuses for him?
Who
What
is-
does he have
wait,
to do to be
wait, wait,
canceled?
Wait, Who is you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people always, you didn't see the Chappelle show on SNL, where they were like all sticking up for Kanye, like, oh, he's still good with music and stuff.
I think he's intentional as fuck.
Yeah, I think that this shit is
I think
bigger
he's
than him
doing
just doing
all
what
of
he's
it on
doing.
purpose.
Honestly, that's my personal opinion. I think it's something else he got that he's trying to get off,
What the fuck?
and he's just doing this.
But, like,
to
music-
stir up shit.
I guess
But
more
it's
of a
Kanye,
musician
like,
thing.
But you can't put it on like people. He's mentally.
He's not well.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have it all, but people that's mentally ill still say some shit that you still gotta listen to and understand what they're saying. He is mentally ill. He does do a lot of dumbass shit, but who knows what's really going on? I don't.
They say like
to speak on it.
mentally ill people, and I say that because like they claim certain people as mentally ill who are tapping into like a portion of the brain that's considered genius. You know what I mean? Like that they call Kanye genius, yeah. But like they say like Einstein was like mentally ill, but he was also a genius.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't have Twitter and all that shit. Jesus, imagine.
True. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, all of them are like, they were wild.
Yeah.
But can you be mad
Like
at
Ben
somebody?
Franklin, Albert
Ben
Einstein.
Franklin's fucking crazy. I love Ben Franklin. He's my favorite person.
Wait,
from
why is he
history.
crazy?
They're
He's just
wild.
badass.
They were just wild.
I didn't do well in
They're
history.
wild bulls.
That's exactly what they wanted to hear about themselves.
Right. Oh my god, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wild
he
bulls.
Sorry,
was
what?
like, he had like mad girlfriends. He just like he was just like elite. Like he ran the city. He could get like whatever he wanted. Basically.
See, that's like the we
Missing
have
Dallas
no,
Goddard so much.
we have no.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wait, did we traded him?
No,
He's
he's
hurt.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on?
You got hair on that face mask that I didn't call.
Yeah, well, when I fell
Are
asleep.
we fucking punting it? We're
Yeah.
never gonna
47.
take. We're gonna have to take a shot at halftime because it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Oh, they didn't go for it on that.
No.
Damn, so y'all cancel Kanye too.
Kanye should be.
Wait,
dude,
Kanye's
back to
Kanye,
the Kanye thing.
Kanye should. I'm a huge fan of Kanye's music, but he should.
He don't get me wrong. He does a lot of dumbass shit. Like
I think it's on purpose though.
that's what I'm saying. Is
I
they be
think it's
having
intentional.
agendas.
Yeah, agendas.
I
yes.
see what you're
And
saying.
Like he literally
another
was trying
thing-
to get out of that Adidas deal, and they wouldn't let him out. And then he said the thing about the Jewish people,
Now
which
that's
is
the only
not right.
thing. That's ass. You
No,
don't,
but
you should never
he got
even.
himself
that's,
out of that deal.
He did, but the way he did it
pulled
was
a Tom Brady.
wild.
Yeah, that's
he pulled a
extreme.
Tom
It was
Brady.
extreme. It was
He
very extreme.
used
Now-
extreme.
He pulled
Now-
Tom Brady. Tom Brady was gonna start being a sports announcer, making what $300 million or something like that.
Nice.
And then he knew he was getting a divorce. This is a theory.
Okay.
It's not proven or anything. It's just a theory that was brought up on the internet. And then suddenly he's like, I'm gonna go back to play football until this divorce is over.
No,
Yeah.
I thought that was the reason for the divorce is because he went to go.
This
back.
is just a theory, which I mean, that's why I'm going with.
With the Ye shit, not fuck Ye, but moving right along. Kyrie is what happened to him is that like should he be canceled?
I think Kyrie.
Wait, what happened?
He.
Am I ignorant? I don't know
No,
anything.
Kyrie-
you're not.
No, so-
Me too. I'm like,
I want to hear what you're gonna say, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Can you
say something.
say the situation?
All right, so Kyrie is getting the Nets suspended Kyrie because
Yeah.
they said he promoted an anti-Semitic film, right?
Ah,
So the film had anti-Semitic tropes in it,
got it.
but he tweeted the film. He never said nothing. He just tweeted the film. So he got suspended for 5 games. Then Joe Tsai, the owner of the Nets, gave him all these lists of demands that he had to do in order to be reinstated into the NBA.
Really?
Yes, so it was a big thing about that, and he wasn't getting paid for like 5 games. Today is his first game back after 8 games.
Oh, so this is like recent.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
just
just
recent.
happened.
So it was after that. Now, granted, Kyrie's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he gets on my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
This, I think, was blown out of proportion because he never verbally said anything. He never, like, Kanye say anti-Semitic shit. He said
Right.
it. Like, Kyrie never said anything.
And like, why isn't anyone
I don't.
canceling the movie
I don't
he
know
tweeted?
exactly what Kyrie said, so I can't say.
No, he
if
just
should be
tweeted
suspended.
something.
Okay, so he tweeted the movie.
He just tweeted the movie title, and that was it.
But he was an asshole about it afterwards.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he
get
also
it,
was
but-
fucking saying the Earth was flat too.
No, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
fuck-
He's
been
an
an idiot
asshole.
forever.
He's been
He's a
doing
dickhead.
stupid. Yeah, he is.
So I
but-
understand the history of it that got him where he
But
is.
why? But why are you even going out of your way to tweet like that film? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Another
maybe
thing
it
though.
was a very well produced.
Another
film.
thing though. Who
Just say that.
No, I'm just
who are these
saying.
big people to
I
say
do
that
think like that's an extreme.
like your Twitter is like their property. I can
Right,
move
right.
off your Twitter. I can do like because of your Twitter. All right, now I'm gonna take your money. Like
Yeah. No,
that's-
I mean it takes away from free speech.
Yeah,
I don't,
it's
I don't
like-
know
that's
exactly
wild.
what he did, so I can't really.
like it was like literally, bro. It was a tweet.
Yeah.
It was a tweet. It was a movie, and then. It's crazy because everybody that started like banning the movie never seen the movie.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's on Amazon. It's on all the shit. So why everybody else ain't getting a?
Okay, wait, hold on. Now that you mentioned that, I have a hot take. Hot take.
What the fuck?
If that's the case with movies, right? And like we're not supposed to be promoting movies that are in
fault.
theaters, on
Shouldn't be watching.
Amazon, all this stuff, and like you can't even tweet about it without being declared anti-Semitic or whatever. From that example, and this is not a statement, it's a question. What's the difference from people going on TikTok and doing lyric dance videos
You gotta
that
get
contain
pressure. There you go.
like
Big fucking
profanities
bitch.
that
Let's go.
white people aren't allowed to say? You know what I mean? And they're like, well, you're racist because you're mouthing the N-word, and it's like, yes, but also like it's in the song.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? So
right.
like, where's the gray area that we can't figure out? It's why are we making songs like this if we don't want to portray that
Right,
culture?
I don't know.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
that's real
Why are we
shit.
making
That's
movies
real.
like that if you don't want to portray that culture?
That's
That's
I
real.
meant to bring that up on Talk Heavy because they were like they asked us if I said the N word when I sing songs, which I don't. But
You literally can't. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
I
ingrained in our
won't.
souls now. Like you feel
Well,
that
but-
anxiety.
But like I said to them, like when I was younger, that was not like a bad thing. To the degree it was obviously it's always been a bad word, but it's like the context in which or like the energy around it in a sense also, you know.
No, 100%. I feel like, oh my gosh, there's just like, what's the app? I think it's literally called Life Brand. My friend runs Life Brand, and you type in all your account names, and it goes through all of your like
Oh
social
my
media
God.
platforms, and
make sure.
shows you everything you've said in the past that could be considered like life compromising.
No, it's
And-
crazy because
Wait, is that
lot of
the
this shit-
twins? That
The twins, yeah. Well, not the twins, but yes.
Lex, yeah.
Wait, anyone's information they can put in there?
You can put in like your handles, your social media handles.
Oh,
and
gee,
it'll
we
come
would be
back with, like-
canceled. So we're already kicked off.
Well,
every
it's to help you,
platform.
like-
under my number anyway.
Really?
I use my dad's number for everything because I literally can't post on anything.
It's probably just
Really?
to like give you
It's
like
to help you clean up your
Why?
stuff before you
before
apply.
you
Previews.
blow up, probably.
I stopped making the
Justin's a
preview.
wild bull.
I don't go out there and go fucking Jews or anything. I mean, the previews might say it. You know what I mean? Like, the previews are always. What?
You wouldn't put that in the preview.
I don't know if it's funny enough.
Wait, what preview?
I don't think you would.
Remember the
and you're
preview
not
where I
even
cut out
doing
what you
previews
say? And
anymore.
but
Uh-huh.
I stopped doing those recently because it was just so much work and
Wait, I love those.
they were. Oh my God, Zeus. So speaking of, Kanye and everything, would you have him on your show right now?
Yeah,
You would.
clout all
Yeah.
day long.
Which one, do you think he's
It's
more of
also
a?
Kanye.
Do you think it's more of a podcast thing or a
No.
radio?
Radio. Oh, definitely not radio. But I'd be too afraid to have him on a podcast for like. No, he's a podcast guy. Because like it would be an extended amount of time, and I don't know how long I could tolerate him for.
Yeah.
But he's gonna say more out of pocket shit, the more of like an open platform you give him.
Would you make up like I have a Jewish uncle? How do you feel about that? Like, what would be the one thing you would say to like try to?
I think
Jesus.
I would tap into the things that I can relate to. So like Kardashians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I see me.
Rachel has a lot of Jewish friends.
I
too.
do. I'm from like
So do
Cherry
I.
Hill. It's a predominantly Jewish area, so I've always been like, I'm an honorary, which probably I can't even say anymore. Like I can't claim that. But I think for me, I'm a very, and this is thank you.
You're welcome.
This is that's girl power. I don't know how to declare myself as an interviewer, but I guess I'm like conservative when I interview because I'm too afraid of getting the responses that I don't want to get. That's gonna put me in a position of scrutiny, I guess, which is selfish because podcasts are meant to like kind of blow up
Yeah,
and like get
right.
people to like be vulnerable.
Yeah, like talk about it.
Right, but I think I get
Whatever
too
it is.
afraid.
Nugget said after when you guys were on, he watched your guys' episode on here, and he said he was surprised that I like went for you guys as hard as I did. I was like, I didn't think I went that hard.
That's why I appreciate that you did.
I don't, but I'm not gonna pull a punch like, if I want to ask the question. He's like, hey, you just didn't, you really let into him. I was like, I didn't think I did anything crazy.
No.
I mean, I asked about their sex life, but you know what I mean. Throwing how
We
well
were
do you know
prepared
yourself?
for that.
You
though.
love to antagonize, though. Like, it's just
What?
inevitable.
Yeah, the last episode was antagonist. That was fun last
But
time.
like, when I first got into radio, someone said to me, they're like, "What do you want to be like?"
Not ours.
What?
I was talking about our last episode together with.
This one?
Yeah. No. Yes. Not with them.
Okay, yeah.
With what the fuck's her name?
Nugget. Oh.
No. Rissa.
Oh
No.
yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that was the last one Wednesday.
Kirsten. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said
Kirsten,
Rissa.
I don't know who
I'm
the fuck
like-
Rissa is, but
I was like-
I agreed because that one was that was
Yeah.
a good one.
We were arguing a lot about like feminism and stuff just because shits and gigs. But
But y'all two is the same person.
I'm not even
so.
feminist, but what was I talking about the other day that really pissed me off?
women.
True. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a guy's.
Bitches.
I'm a guy's girl.
No, I'm a guy's girl
What do
too.
you mean?
This is
But I
like
love
the
you.
scariest part though, because I think that, and I've said this before on the show, is like, because I would say I'm a feminist, but I love men also. Like, I don't think that feminism is hating men.
Yeah.
And
no,
I think that
agree.
a lot of people kind of like paint that picture, like men ain't shit. Like all my girlfriends all the time are like, men ain't shit. Like they all suck. Da 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 da. Like no, babe, you pick shitty men. Like just say that.
Yeah.
And
Is
it's
this you
like-
in the mirror?
Also, yes. and it's also just like, like, I don't know, if shitty men exist, that's like on this end of the scale, there has to be a polar opposite end.
Yeah.
So like there are good men, it's just a matter of finding them.
Women aren't attracted to them.
Right. Or yeah, exactly. It's like
that could be our own fault.
Is
I'm
Mario
like-
a good man?
No. No, I'm kidding. Mario
nothing
is
to say.
he's so like in the core such a good guy.
In the core.
The outside shit.
No, he's
But-
perfect for me because like he's the perfect mix of like salty and sweet. You know what I mean? He gives me like that perfect amount of asshole where I'm like, ooh, that's hot. But it's also like when it comes down to breaking it down and like I need him to be vulnerable, understanding, like he's coachable. He's a good listener.
What am I, a fucking
We did
student?
talk about how you wore the pants the last time, and Mario didn't like that.
And we actually both share a leg now. So
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like we'll kind of like walk. We do have a video of us trying to do a one-legged race together. It is the perfect like description of our relationship. I tried to like hobble on one leg and he tried to walk, and I was like, this is very telling of our relationship. But yeah, no, we're both sharing, I think, a pant leg now. I've learned to like listen and not try and like take control of situations that I have no business taking control of. Yeah, no, I think in the core you're a really good guy, but outwardly he's like the alpha dog. Outwardly he's like the life of the party. Everyone wants to be around Mario, and he tells it like it is to people. So in that sense, he could be like sort of an asshole, but not an asshole.
Tell Rach how it is. What's wrong with her?
Yeah. Oh, lay it on me.
What's wrong with Rach?
What's your biggest pet peeve about Rach?
I was hoping you would ask this question
right now. This is a thing right now.
You have to ask me back though because I have a list.
A list.
All right, go ahead, Maura. You know she's gonna come at you.
Well, I'll just. It's
Can
one
I get
thing
one of
that
these
goes-
before this
Yeah,
starts?
yeah. I think I need a shot before we do this.
Oh, you
Can you get the
scared?
captain, babe? You want captain or you want tequila?
I don't care.
I'm
I'm
a
a
tequila
tequila man.
Can we get both of them, please,
Yeah,
babe?
this is a Aquarius thing. Yeah, I like. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
please.
saying.
Anything.
Yeah, you could give me a down east.
Eagles are getting-
All right, we're all doing
I
shots.
need a down east.
We were supposed to do it for whatever
Oh,
the
that was
Eagles
a
scored a
crazy
touchdown,
like
but
that.
obviously that's not happening right now.
Good, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
there's
pretty
It's
good.
halftime, by the way, if you guys are watching this
Instagram.
later in life.
And the pigeons are down.
Oh my god.
Ash, I should have got you a sparkler. You could have.
Oh. By the way, we have champagne here because I spent about $500 on champagne
Yo,
for
can you-
Maura
can
and
you
her
put
friends,
some
but they
cap-
never
it don't
showed up.
matter.
What?
Captain in
It's
there.
not. It's
What's up, dog?
these girls.
Is this
What's up?
these
I tried to
bitches?
get I tried to get the
Can you,
like
check
all
this?
the bottle servers to come.
That's fun.
Yeah, it would have been such
Yeah,
a
thank you
fun
so much.
one, but everyone just
Yeah, I'll take one.
Drop the
their
ball.
shits. Yeah, I'm
I'll
like,
take it down.
this
east,
is
it's
why.
fine.
This is my 13th.
Baby, did you bring me
reason.
one?
I would love to get into the brain
Here, give
of the
this
bottle
one.
server girls.
Thank you.
Well, it's so funny because like I got into that by accident.
Did
like,
you?
Yeah, Nick got me. and
Mario, are you
that's
thinking
where-
right now all the shit you're about to talk on Rach?
No, I have one thing that I'm gonna say.
Just one.
Right there.
Oh,
No, I'm good. Thank you. Though.
All right. So let's all take a shot.
Wait, I don't know why I poured this much. I'm really bad at shots. Like, really bad.
How do you do a shot bed?
She just doesn't
Fake?
finish it.
I do half shots.
That's okay. Just take a half a shot now. You take a half a shot later.
Do you want to do half, my other half?
I'm good.
She doesn't drink.
Maura doesn't
To
drink.
like the wing woman
don't-
thing
you
that we
don't
had going
drink?
on.
Wow.
She's all, what do you call it? Sparkles and feathers or
Wait,
something
you
like
don't
that?
drink at all?
You call it, you
Really?
say for something, for sparkles and feathers. or something.
Razzle dazzle.
For razzle dazzle. It's the same fucking thing.
Wait, not that I had any like assumptions about you, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I assumed
I
that she would be an
like-
alcoholic
I
by
thought,
looking at her
yeah, I
sweater.
thought she would be like getting fucked up.
Look at her sweater. It's a
I know
fucking-
Oh,
now.
you do bottle serving, so I mean you're around it all the time. I guess I just assumed.
Yeah, no, everybody does. Anytime I'm at a table, they'll be like, "You want to do a shot?" I'm like, "No. Do you have any?"
Do you ever do
mushrooms?"
the coyote other
All right,
day?
speaking of shots, my mind's getting warm.
Everyone's not taking a shot. Everyone's
Shots to
taking
Maura
one.
and Rach.
Cheers.
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 Thanks for having us, fam. Oh god, okay.
All right, what the fuck's wrong with Rach?
Everything.
Yeah, but Rachel's
That, I
biggest
can't do
thing
that.
is she does too much. Like sometimes you just
That was your answer last time we were on this podcast.
Did we ask that question before?
No,
Not
I
the
don't
pet
know.
peeve. You, I think something along those like generally the same thing.
She doesn't sit
don't-
down. Like her mind
But he
doesn't
said
stop.
It's
That's the
just
exact answer.
always doing too much, and then like getting herself into a situation where she like accepted to do something, and then like complaining about it.
You mean like
Yeah,
work
yeah.
stuff? She's like, oh, I'll do
Work
that. I'll
stuff,
do that.
everything.
Hence
It's
my
just
crying
like too
video.
much. Like
It's my own fault.
booking like multiple like plans, and like she's like, oh, I don't want to go, and I'm like, well, you said you wanted to fucking go, so
I think that's just a girl thing because Ash does that shit all the time.
yeah, it's just too
It's
much.
not more so events. It's like
or like I don't know, like what's something too. Like if we're out somewhere and like someone cuts in front of the line, she'll be the first person to want to fucking say something.
I
Oh, I'll say something right away.
No,
like, yo,
but
bro,
she's a-
what
but
the
like,
fuck?
But
I'm
it's
a
like an
chirper.
Eagles game and everyone's wasting. She's like, look at this fucking asshole.
Well, she's
I'm
a
like,
girl,
oh
so
my
she
God.
can't back it up. So you
And
shouldn't.
it'll be like a big ass suit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, women never
here
say
we
anything.
go.
If the guy wants to say something, go ahead.
yeah.
Like
no.
if it's another girl, but just don't. I mean,
But I give 'em
I'm not
a
saying
warning.
all
You
women
can't
are
stop
weak
women
or
from
women
that
can't,
shit, man.
women can't fight.
They love
Just
it.
know
They
that
love it.
to
Sometimes
75% of the
shit
people in the
has to
world.
be said.
Yeah, but to 75% of the people in the world, you're gonna get your ass knocked out.
Nope. No.
75% of the people in the world will knock your ass out clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
don't say anything. I know
That's funny
25
as
to
shit.
35% of the world is gonna knock my ass out.
Yeah.
So I'll pick my place. I'll just say, you know what? I'm gonna say something to this guy because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I
But
think
as a woman,
you're
75%
right.
of
That
the
is-
world's gonna get your ass knocked out.
That is women though, because if they fuck up your food, you know how men be like, all right, no, it's all cool. No.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
wait, no,
yeah.
I'm the
Well,
opposite.
like closed mouths don't get fed,
Yeah,
so
so
like
I
you
be
better
chilling.
say something.
Dude, the one time,
I love you.
the one time
Like,
Rachel
what?
ordered a bunch of food from Chipotle by like Temple, and they fucked up the whole order, and she went back to the fucking Chipotle.
I didn't even call. I drove my ass
Yeah,
right there.
back to the Temple where like the people working there, it's like they're like from the hood, like they don't give a fuck like, about your
I
fucking
was like, you
order.
didn't even
I'm like,
put
yo, why?
chicken in my chicken bowl, and they're like, well, we're out of chicken. Give me a call. Let me know we're out of chicken. I'm canceling my
that's some
order.
nut ass shit right there.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
I'm not going
that's
back. Whatever.
ridiculous.
I'll call, get my money back. That's it. I'm not going back there. Fuck that.
That's a long drive.
It's
So
too much.
Yeah, I'm getting my money back though.
Hanger.
Yeah, of
And
course
I'm
I'm
keeping
getting
the
my money.
food.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
keeping
and I'm
this shit.
keeping the
And
food.
I'm still
yeah.
eat this bullshit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Without the chicken, dry as hell.
Oh, look at that man walking in.
Rach, what's wrong with Mario?
Oh my god. It's
Dak
oh.
Prescott.
This was part of how well do you know your SL last time?
Like them bum
Yes,
ass
but
Yes.
this is more of like a off game
Yeah.
thing. So
No.
what's wrong with Mario?
It's not that. No, it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. He makes so many mouth noises. Just
Make them. I want you to impersonate his mouth noise.
Oh my god. Okay.
ASMR.
It's not ASMR. ASMR is at least like what's the,
This
not
could be
aesthetic,
sexy.
but
Someone out there's gonna be. It's gonna be sexy to someone.
Oh my god. Okay. No. Here,
Seriously.
okay. Like, frick. I'm so mad that I ate those. Okay. I'm Mario. He'll like burp and he'll be like.
He's got the old man noises afterwards.
Like he'll
I
like,
do it on purpose because
and
it
then
pisses her
he'll
off.
like chew his food. He'll be like.
I'll be like, yeah, that shit's good as
And
hell.
then, like he'll look at me in the eye while he farts, and I'll be like, I'm like, are you kidding?
I found this endearing. Like,
No, oh my god.
You would
Yeah.
like it. Me and
can't.
you should start dating.
I'm telling you, if only I could be gay.
Yeah, I ain't
It would
gonna
take
lie.
away.
You probably out of the couples that come here, it's always like that with Justin, man.
What? They all love
you,
it.
you and the dudes, y'all just hit that shit.
Whatever,
off.
like the
What are
most
you
main.
hiding?
I've had it with the women too, where if they're like the more like masculine ones. Can't remember who it was, but like I don't mean physically. I mean like
You
girls
think
we had on this
you're the
motherfucker.
most
Like-
masculine on the podcast? Do you think?
No, he said.
yeah, without a doubt. Is that a
Why? Because you have a beard?
everything about me? Come on now.
You know you are giving Lane Johnson right now.
See, I'm gonna
I
take that
don't
as a
even
compliment.
know who Lane Johnson is.
Yes, you do.
No, I probably don't.
No, she doesn't know who anyone is. Wait, who do you think's the most masculine one on the
I'm
podcast?
just asking a question.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Wait, who do you think?
I'm just.
Who do you guys think?
What? Who's the most?
Preference.
Masculine on the
this-
podcast.
on
I
this
have to say
podcast?
Mario.
Oh,
yeah,
between the
yeah,
hosts.
Oh,
Come on, man.
you guys are different. You're just like different in your own
Come on,
ways of
man.
masculinity.
Like,
You think
come
you?
on, man.
You really
Just
think you?
because you
yeah,
have the
for real.
trophy.
I'm gonna be honest with
Fitness fucking Lord, thank you. I did win that
yeah.
fitness competition. No,
I was hungover, motherfucker.
he cares about his clothes, not masculine.
Wait, no.
That is masculine.
That
No,
It's
it's not. Don't-
intentional.
no.
Yes, it is.
What?
This is
You
not
need
masculine.
to be decisive to be
Forgot
a
about the
leader,
gavel.
and I think that leadership is typically a more masculine trait, and decisiveness would be clothes, picking your clothes and being intentional about your clothes.
Decisive is
I was
me
just gonna say
saying
it's
I don't
attractive.
need to waste time worrying about my clothes when I have to worry about
No, because
getting
then
the
we waste
pizza,
time
writing the
making
episode,
fun
getting
of
here,
you
setting it
for
up for
having
everyone.
black shoes on
Leadership.
with blue pants.
I'm gonna say something that's not nice, and you're not gonna like it.
Go ahead, be mean.
What you just said is toxic masculinity, where you're assuming a gender role by, I gotta order
Babe.
the food, I gotta get the
Babe,
pizza.
stick up for me.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Whereas
He
Theo,
is a, he's you know you're a great assistant, man.
hey,
No, you're a good. He's
You're a great host.
He's a great.
like,
What is the
Assistant.
word? Like, not initiator. Like, you're a very good facilitator. You're very like precise and like strategic.
I always tell you this.
Sounds
though.
like leadership to
You're
me.
a great host.
Yes.
You're a great host.
Yeah.
I always tell you that, so I'm gonna always give you.
This
flowers
wouldn't
on
happen
that.
without you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
you
there are
know what I'm
different
saying?
forms of masculinity.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the gender appropriated role,
Mario, give me a compliment. Who's more masculine here?
I would say physically you.
No,
What about
just
the
'cause
rest
how
of
he
it?
look.
What else is there?
He's a regular wrestler, man.
I'm trying to like cop myself out of it.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Are you trying to give me a compliment or Theo a compliment?
You know what?
I'm
You know
trying
what
to
saying?
think both of you guys
the more
home,
masculine
so, like-
person here is Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, there he is.
Wait, actually no. Zeus is the most
Yeah,
masculine.
I was
Yeah.
He's
trying to
been
say the dog
bullying
name.
us the whole fucking time. He's like, I might break your camera, I might not. Fuck you.
And the
Like,
second he walks into a room, you guys tuck your tail between your legs, and he's like,
Chain hanging too.
Yeah, with the chain. Yeah, he got it.
oh man.
he'd beat the crap out of any of y'all.
So just going with football themes, I think we should take a halftime. We go get some pizza, we eat some wings, do that, and then we'll come back to the podcast again. Cool.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's take a break.
Yay.
All right, coming back from the halftime.
Hey.
We're back here with Rach and Mario.
Yo, but so because you know I got a rule earlier. Can we take another shot though?
You want to take another shot right now?
I still have my other half.
All right, yeah, she got her other
Yeah,
half, but I just
I'll
want.
take one. I'll take one.
Yeah, I mean,
with
I'm not
team.
driving.
You said who?
We are.
I said, where's
One of you guys is.
I guess I have to
I got a
because
show
I'm
tomorrow.
being a little bitch.
Little
Oh, I
bitch.
perform tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah.
The flex space.
Like I want to
7
go
to
and
11.
support you, and I can't if I don't know.
I got you. I forgot about it.
Wait, you're rap. What are you doing?
I'm rapping tomorrow.
Where?
It's
like $1
Flex
less,
Space
so,
on
you know,
Broad
no big
Street.
deal.
5824 North Broad Street, called the Flex Space.
What time? What time?
The show starts at 11. I mean 7.
night?
I'm,
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
bed by, like-
7 to 11. It's over by
Damn it, we have
11.
a Friendsgiving. Ah.
Yeah, no, but it's cool. I'm do a couple more before.
Can you videotape it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take
But
a
I want
shot.
everybody to come to the
Cheers.
next one.
The Dolce show. And
Dolce.
go Birds.
Thank you,
Fuck
Go Birds,
the
come on,
Cowboys.
let's go.
If you guys are watching,
Yo,
if you're listening at home, Dolce actually agreed. He said, "Fuck the Cowboys. Dak Prescott's trash."
no. So look, how about me and you? Look, I got an idea.
Go on.
Oh boy.
So, the Eagles and the Cowboys play again. Whoever wins on the next episode, after that game, you gotta wear the other team shit. You gotta put on some
Who are
Cowboy
you,
shit.
Travis Scott?
I have a better bet. Loser has to shave whatever. So if the Eagles lose, I shave my beard, which I would get no sex for at least 2 months. You lose, the Eagles win, you shave your head.
I believe that.
Nah.
Let me see.
It's
let me
almost
see
the
under
same
that
thing.
again.
You have like no hair. This
no,
is like
it's
an
an
easy
impression
bet.
today.
Like
Let me. But
I'm so confident I will lose my beard.
Nah, I can't.
You know what?
I shave
That's
I
is
shave my
very
beard.
aggressive.
I shave my
Let's
beard.
go. Come on.
You don't have a beard.
Look, this John long
Oh,
as
okay,
shit.
that's like a Pepe Le Pew.
crying.
That's a French
no
beard.
Fucking
It's
way.
a French-
You just picked one hair and
Look
pulled
at it.
one hair.
He's literally
Look,
holding
look,
it.
It's a French beard because it quits.
Yo.
So going back to Rach.
You're not pulling it too tough.
Rach, how did
I
you
do it every
land?
morning.
How do you land something like the Philadelphia Union host gig?
Oh my god, I'm so happy about that gig. It's so much freaking fun. Honestly, just like by doing like what you guys are doing. To be honest, I had they're I guess a colleague of ours at iHeart. We do like some events with the union, and they needed like a host for one of their home games. They wanted to have like a '90s night, and at the time they didn't have like an in-house like host. So they picked from the hat of broadcasters that they work with, being iHeart, and they're like, hey, like anyone want to come do this? I was like, hell yeah, I do. And I guess the guy who ended up hiring me, his name is Carl. Shout out Carl. He was like, you after that game like lived in my brain rent free for 2 years, and he's like, I've been on a mission once we had the budgeting like to get you back, and they did, and I was so happy. But just like putting yourself out there, and like when they ask, you say yes.
So it wasn't like an Indeed apply. It was like
No, they came to me and asked me, and I was so flattered because I do behind the mic like no camera stuff, and I guess I just did a really good job the one time I jumped in front of a camera, and I'm so glad because it makes it so much easier to relate to an audience when you actually see them in front of you. You know what I mean? Like versus like talking to a wall all day.
Does Q102 have to sign off with stuff like that? Like extra,
Technically, yes. Yeah.
did they sign off with you being here?
Technically, probably yes.
Okay.
But no.
No.
I mean, like I guess there's like
I feel like you guys have been. I mean,
You're
not
like
on enough.
mess.
Like you and Nugget collectively have been
yeah.
on.
So I see that's hard because it's like terrestrial radio. So like they technically have ownership of my brand, my voice, my name, which is scary to like say out loud.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. So like technically they, I even hate saying this. They have like rights to my Instagram,
No.
but they also don't. You know
Right,
what? It's
right,
it's like
right.
that gray area
Can
where.
they check your DMs?
No, that'd be bad. No, just kidding.
But that's sort of like signing.
Mario.
They can dictate whether like what I
Eagles are, I'm
post.
not
Like
even
they can
worried.
ask me to put up an ad on my Instagram. I'll be like, no, I don't post graphics, and they'll be like, well, now you do.
Well, ain't that technically how like deals work? Didn't that happen with Chappelle? Like he
Probably.
lost the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
The network took it.
Taylor
and he had
Swift's
to
her whole
fight it
album got
back.
stolen from her.
Fight to get it back.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Yeah, they wanted him
that's
to. They wanted him
crazy,
to
right?
change the show. They wanted to
There's-
have the
there's
final say
loopholes.
on all this
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I
Right,
mean,
right,
so
right.
he even said it in the stand up that his name, like Chappelle, the Chappelle show, I can't do nothing with
Yeah.
my name.
Yeah.
Like the Chappelle show, I can't do nothing like Chappelle show-ish. I gotta
Yeah.
do something totally
It's
different.
terrifying
It's crazy.
That's why being freelance is like TikTok is such a huge platform now because there's artists being discovered
That's
on.
how my head. Like you're saying this right now, and I'm like, it's definitely not easier doing it that way, but
It's safer for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't discredit people who make it. Like we play TikTok songs on Q102 all
Right.
the time, and these people don't even have record labels.
Right.
People get discovered and move on to record labels from TikTok, but like
a lot of people choose not to. I feel like nowadays, like Russ,
Chance
and,
the Rapper's like,
yeah.
bye, no, I'm doing my own stuff, and he's clearly killing it.
Yeah.
Nah, Chance the
That's who
Rapper's
you
not.
remind me of.
Chance the Rapper's not killing it anymore.
I
His
love
style-
Chance the Rapper.
His style is
Not
Chance the
really.
Rapper.
Oh, Chance the
Faces
Rapper. What's the
JC.
last shit he came
Yo,
out
I
with?
don't stop saying I don't look like him, man.
You couldn't look
It's
more like.
maybe
We gonna do that.
Maybe they're
Look,
not
I'm looking to the
saying-
camera.
maybe
Do
it's
I look
not-
like Jay-Z? It's the lips,
Jay-Z
probably.
and Chance the Rapper had a baby, and it is you.
Really?
Yes.
I never
Chance
heard
the
that.
Z.
Is it, you guys think it's like
Jay
actually
the
like
Rapper.
physically how he looks, or is it like the vibe?
It's
I
the
think-
demeanor
I think
with the J shit, I
demeanor-
think.
It's empty.
You got Zaddy's demeanor, and by Zaddy I mean Chance, and then you got.
Did she just call you Zaddy?
No, I call
She
Chance the
called
Rapper Zaddy.
Chance. I don't want no problems with Mario. Man. I'm good.
He's a quiet killer.
Yeah, you said you were getting picked up in a little bit. we're gonna rearrange it.
He'll take you home.
I got it.
Yeah, no, I think you're a happy medium of both.
Damn.
I don't think it's like a bad thing.
No. I just take it because he just says Jay-Z a lot. And
I don't know why
I
you'd
think
be
it's-
offended by that.
I think
Yeah,
it's
he's
more.
picking up Beyonce.
Time out.
Beyonce's trash too.
I think it's more of
I think she's a
a
hologram.
Eminem Jay-Z thing, and that's why he does it. Because we always argue. Y'all been on here when we had our. We haven't done it in a while.
A
We
bicker?
I wonder
matured.
why.
We matured.
The last episode we went straight after Maura.
What, you pick on her instead? I'm
It
picking on
dep-
you.
on certain
They
situations.
wish.
Yeah.
They do, and I'm like,
Shut it
In
down.
certain situations, it depends on the situation. Like, I'll go after anybody at any time. It just depends how I feel like I'm going to be able to flip it.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Leadership.
Niall.
That's why you're the host. I was just about to say that's why you're the host. I mean, you're a good leader, I think.
Someone said the best.
What?
some.
So speaking of ranking people, right?
Oh.
Let's
Oh
rank
my-
your.
No one was speaking about ranking people.
No, but everyone said you're number one. I heard it. Number one.
Right.
Number.
Where did you hear? What?
Hey,
What?
yo, he
That-
be feeling himself,
They
man.
said like you're a good leader.
He's
Yeah,
high
number
off-
one. But
he's
everyone.
high off life.
We said
That
we.
is the problem with men. You didn't say I was number one. No, we said you have good leadership skills. Oh, I thought that meant I was the best. Okay, cool.
And the problem with women is it's always about them. Speaking about always being about them, Rach, we're going to you.
Okay.
Rank your nerves before something.
My
Box-
nerves.
Yes. So you've done a lot of things,
Oh, okay.
and like out there in big stuff, cool things.
Thanks.
So rank your nerves: boxing in the ring, before the boxing match, interviewing a big celebrity, or hosting a packed stadium. What are you most nervous about? What are you least like? What's your ranking?
The thing that I'm most unfamiliar with would be the most nerve-wracking. So I would have to go boxing. I got my ass handed to me. So that was
You
very.
was boxing?
Oh yeah. I fought a mob wife. That was so funny. Yeah, no, it was like a D-list celebrity boxing match. Hands up.
Robbie dropped stuff.
And so that was fun. Yeah, she definitely. Okay, actually no. Pause. I lost
I
that.
gotta watch it.
It was kind of cringy. They gave us like 16-ounce gloves.
Oh, that was heavy.
Heavy, so I could barely lift my arm.
Call her out right here. So you want a rematch?
Yeah, who is it?
No, I'm good.
What's her name? What's your name?
You got Mario behind you. He's gonna jump in the
I'm in the
ring.
corner.
But it was so fun. It was Natalie DiDonato. She's awesome. I love her, even though she fucking smacked me in the face.
I always say that when people beat me in a fight.
Yeah. Well, so I went up to her right before the fight, and she has done this before. Like, it's through, like, what the heck is his name? Damien, Celebrity Boxing. It's like a thing at the Showboat every year in Atlantic City. So I just happened to be on the card this one year. And the, what is it called when you have, like, you're the main card? The main card fighter was Meghan Markle's brother at the time. And he ended up,
Oh my.
he showed up to
God.
the event, but then canceled his fight. So then I ended up becoming this main card fight
You go for
with the mob wife.
You're not. No, you're kidding.
So I'm freaking out. I'm like, no. My whole family is there. My two best friends are like in the dressing room with me. They're getting wasted, and like we're all like thinking this is a joke, and they like wanted to take like, a shot with me. And my trainer, I had been training for months for this thing, best shape of my life. But I went to go like take a shot just for like nerves. He's like, you're literally allowed a half shot. And I was like, great, that's all I can take. But he's like, you're allowed a half shot because like you need to stay focused. You can like really get hurt. I'm like, wait, what? Like we're not really like actually hitting each other. It's for charity. So I go up to her like right before we fight. She's like, how you feel? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a little nervous. And she's like, no, don't be like, we're not gonna hit each other. Like it's all for a good cause. I'm like, okay, great. First thing this girl does, pop, right in the nose. And I'm like, oh, we're scrapping.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna fight. So I forgot every ounce of training that I've ever had. I'm like throwing these sock and boppers as much as I can because they're so heavy. I'm like trying to like lift my arms. But I thought I got some pretty good hits in there. And then she throws her foot behind my foot and punches me and trips me. And they counted it as a knockdown. And she won the fight.
Well, that's a mob wife.
I think I have, yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget
Is it
about
on
it.
the internet?
Yeah, I have it on
I
my
gotta
phone.
watch
too.
it.
I'll
I
watch
gotta
it.
watch
I'll play it for you. It's really embarrassing.
So is that your number one
So
most
that's-
nervous thing?
That's my number one most nerve-wracking thing. Cool bucket list thing, but I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then I would say second being the union because, like, yes, we do like very similar like segments each time. Like we have like sponsored things, so like that gets routine in my head, and then I'm like less nervous about that. But each game day is different. You have different intros, so like I'm not familiar with the intro that I'm going to be doing that day, and that gets a little nerve wracking. But knock on wood, hopefully, I just kind of.
It wasn't your fault that they lost. Nobody said that.
Oh no, thank God.
It wasn't your fault. Nobody said it. Nobody said it.
Are you saying that?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was your first year. You're there, yeah.
Oh, you're saying I jinxed them? Is that?
Oh
what
no,
you're saying?
I didn't say. I'm not saying that. Nobody said that, guys. Nobody said that. But first year you're there, they lose. It's not a big deal.
They didn't make it to the championship last year, did they?
But I mean,
They were in the playoffs.
Union did make it to the championship.
No, they made it to playoffs. Yeah, they didn't get to the championship.
They made it to
This
the
year they
Eastern
did.
Conference Final.
it's
I'm
okay.
just saying.
It's not your fault.
And then third would be interviewing big celebrity. I've yet to really like fangirl over anybody, and I think it's because like same thing like when the mic turns on, my potty mouth goes away. When I like have to interview a major artist,
I wish I had that gift.
yeah,
Say a curse word.
it really hurts. Like
Say a curse word.
I can't. I did say the F word like 5 seconds ago, and I like I
I
cringed.
said the F word.
I did.
Does she do this at home? She can't. She
Rachel
doesn't-
curses
Oh,
all the
I
time.
curse all the time. Yeah, I got.
Call me a bad name.
With the mic on. It really like I can't because then I'm scared I'm gonna do it again like when I really
Cover
can.
your nose or something like a kid going in the water.
Bitch.
Oh! Hey, defend my honor.
But I actually figured out that
Put the
you're
gloves
allowed.
on. Put the gloves on.
I think you're allowed to say like, you could say bitch on the radio now.
I thought you
Some
could say
TVs
ass.
You can, but
You
it's,
could say ass on
you
on the
can't
radio,
like be
they say.
directing it towards somebody.
Yeah.
Like stop being such an ass.
On
But I
the
could be
radio,
like,
they'll say like.
Because I heard it on the radio, like ass.
yeah.
I heard ass on the radio.
I was most excited when you did
Maybe
Betty
the-
Blanco.
Bleep. And
Really? Yeah, Mario was hyped too.
Yeah. Well, Lil Dicky's that'd be my number one guess.
Part
Yeah.
when I told her to tell him what's up, Chuck. You saw the show.
I was trying to find the video. I couldn't this morning. I was trying to find the video for like 2 hours. I couldn't find it.
Of what? Me interviewing him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on my reels.
I looked for your reels. That's what I looked through. But
Maybe
again,
I
I'm
put like
terrible
a-
with social
Yo,
media.
what if Dicky came on here, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was just a total asshole.
I can see that.
No, that you guys know that happened to me, right?
No.
No,
Wait,
like
say what?
Because he walks around Philly a lot.
no, but not with Lil Dicky.
Oh.
With Russ. Like
Russ who?
Russ is like
Oh,
my
I could see him being
favorite.
an asshole.
Russell.
Russ, his name is Russ.
But he
The
talks
rapper.
like that though.
no,
He's
he
cool.
doesn't.
No. What I'm saying is,
She's like defending
How
his
he-
honor.
I was so upset because no, he doesn't. Like
no, he don't come on. He's
The
very
energy he
inspiring. No, he's
gives-
very inspiring, but it's also still come off like, yeah, I'm the shit. Like,
Yeah.
Which like I'm like for, but like at the same time, no. So
Wait.
like
He was in Sicily when we were there.
Is this the guy that
same day?
you were video recording his concert? Is this guy?
yes.
Okay. You can tell the story just for everyone that doesn't know.
So basically, and like once my podcast is like a actual
Thing.
routine thing, I'm gonna reach out to his people because I'm like, we need to talk about
Redemption.
this. We need to talk about this. But
I know T.O.
so
T.O. is in my DM.
I'm geeking
that's
out.
literally my. I don't think that's a flex, but whatever.
Here's a screenshot.
I'm
The
like,
receipts.
this is the best I got right now.
You got Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh,
So
love her.
she's iconic.
Yeah.
So, I went to his concert a couple months ago, and I was like, he was going on like this rant about
Oh my God.
like,
Why
don't hit
fucking
me up,
open?
like basically like protecting his peace kind of. And
Okay.
I was like that part. So I started recording, but like no one else was recording. And in the video, there is one girl in the front, but like people around me, like everyone was just kind of like listening to him talk.
Yeah.
And I started.
Like you're a concert goer. You're just
Yeah.
watching it. Okay.
So I started filming, but my flash was on, and it looks like he says, like, turn your light off, like you're blowing my shit. And he did say that, but everyone is, like, further down in the comments and stuff. People are like, that was part of his talk, like this, that, and the third. And I'm like, he legit looked at it and said that. And, like, okay, if I misinterpreted it wrong, then fine. But,
Right,
like,
right.
basically I put the video on TikTok, and I was like, Russ, if I threw you off, like, my bad, like, you're my favorite person ever, like, I love you.
Aww.
And nothing happened for, like, maybe a couple weeks, and then it literally just went viral. And next thing, I'm, like, driving home from the shore, and, like, my TikTok notification was coming down, and it's like, Russ commented on your video. Russ commented on your video. I'm like,
What did he say?
what the fuck right now? And earlier that morning, like, it was kind of blowing up, and I was like, should I take this down?
Where's the pressure?
And I was like, I even said that to my best friend. I'm like, should I take this down? And she was like, who cares? Like, whatever. Like, no, we should have fucking taken it down. And
They're going
he
through it.
literally commented, and he's like, this was just part of it, this, that, and the third. And people were like, so next thing I know, I'm just getting like 1,000 messages, like thousands of messages. And I'm like, oh my god.
Not even comments, like messages directly.
Messages, comments, follows.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what you meant by she went viral.
No, that was something else
Because
recently.
I was about to, I'm lost. Like, shit, when you said it, I was like,
No, this
somebody's
is
going viral.
so.
Maura does that in her sleep.
So
Literally.
Whatever. Everyone's commenting. All these people are like telling me to kill myself. like Russ is the best. Like you're making this up. Basically,
How do
that's
people
not what
actively
happening.
say that? Like, what do you mean?
Wait,
Bruh,
Wait,
and
wait.
like the craziest part is like I am like I fucking love Russ. I've loved Russ for years. Like I will buy people his book and give it to them like as a gift. Like I've bought his book multiple times, and it's like the craziest thing because like everything that Fairy Garden, like everything I believe in and I've created, is like built
Inspired.
around the same like ethos basically.
Yeah.
Like he's all about like acting as like nothing is impossible. Like keep creating, and like if you don't stop then your dreams will come to fruition. Like he's all into manifestation, he's all into like visualization, and like
You guys resonate.
yes, like bruh. And,
Wait, so what did he comment?
So he ended up commenting, he was like you'll do anything for clout, like this, that,
What?
and the third.
Oh, so even if he wasn't
Told
coming
you.
back,
It gets worse. It gets worse. So he screenshots my video and green screens it on a TikTok
Shut
that
up.
he put up.
I kind of fuck with that.
Bruh, he went off, and I was like commenting. I'm like, dude, I had to go private. I had to turn my TikTok like private. I had over 4,000 follow requests by the time it was all
Like,
said
that's
and
amazing,
done.
though.
Well, no, I deleted
it was
every
for the
single
bad- for
one.
wrong
I deleted
reasons.
every single one.
Really?
He's like 5'2".
Yeah.
So, like there's nothing to worry.
Fuck you, Russ. I don't even know who you are, but I don't like you.
But I was like so upset. I was like, this is my
Yeah,
favorite.
fuck
Like,
Yeah, if Lil Dicky came at me, I would
Yes.
probably be a little Lil Dicky, Eminem, like those two
Like,
guys came at me.
my-
I'd be
Gonna lie,
upset.
If
Like-
Lil Dicky came on, you'd be mad at me. Like if he was like an asshole, it would be a whole new ball.
Well, I would go after him after the episode.
No,
I'd make it even more
I
violent.
would go after
I would
him
be
on the
I'll be
episode.
on the episode. Cool. After the episode, man, fuck Lil Dicky.
No, we just fuck him up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, I don't
Dude,
think he
like,
would.
Fairy Garden Radio is like 35% Russ songs, like because he's.
I've never listened to a Russ song.
That's a lie.
What,
Did I
what
just make
Russ
this
song?
term up? Clout clown? Is that a thing?
Oh, he missed it.
No.
Did I just
Let's
made it up?
fucking
Just
go.
made that
Let's
up.
go.
I just
That's
made it up,
big.
so thank you,
Let's
Nick.
go. Let's go. We're back.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think that's like a scary thing. Like none of my friends will listen to his stuff now. Like I'll still have it on, and they're like, "Bro, turn it off."
Yeah, somebody
And
just
I'm
sent me
like,
his book.
He could have easily turned that around.
Yeah.
and,
I'm gonna say
like,
fuck the book. I got you.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good book, and like it doesn't like that. The way he
Doesn't
handled
read
the
that
whole
way. Sounds like an
situation.
asshole.
you don't get triggered every time you hear a song of his now. Like you
No.
don't internally feel like,
No, but like that's what I'm like. You were like he was having a bad day or something.
I got
that
mixed
day.
reviews
You know
on
what
that
I
book,
mean?
too.
You're
devoted
really
fan.
reaching for him.
No,
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to
just
say,
saying.
yeah,
Like
she's
I'm
sticking
like,
up for
dude.
her.
I got mixed reviews on that book, by the way.
I'm just saying, like.
I got one that said it was
Like
a good
that
book.
was not aligned with like the shit that you are allegedly like built off of. So like I'm confused. Like I'm like, were you having a bad day? Is this like all a facade? Like I'm curious.
so it's so hard meeting,
That's good, thank you.
like meeting. Oh baby.
Guys, I'm just on such a rough day.
Oh no, it's hard meeting like people that you like. I don't want to say idolize, but like people that you look so highly to, and then they completely like
Hurt your
tarnish every view you've
Tell
ever
us
had
about
of them.
that.
Well,
Okay.
Tell us
so-
about that,
has
Rach.
happened to you? Because like when
Oh,
I was
yeah.
in LA,
Well,
I
hold
did
on, hold on.
that
Hold
same
on.
thing.
I'm sorry. I love you all dearly.
Are you getting picked up?
No, I'm about to head to this rehearsal
But
for the show.
Ash is about to come in here, so the better-
Ash is gonna hold it down. She's better than me anyway. I just want to say I
Ash
love
is always
y'all.
right. Just the number one person ever on the podcast.
Good
So
luck on your
Pride,
show.
you know. All right.
Can you send me the information?
Yeah, I
Ash,
got you.
Ash.
Pop the champagne, girl.
Yeah, I got it.
need a drink before I sit down.
No, we're good. See, that's why everyone likes her more.
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
good, thank you.
Oh, but the last thing about Russ, Russ was in Sicily when we were there. He like posted it. So since he was mean to you,
Poor leadership.
Next time Russ is in Sicily, you call me to make sure you're okay to be there. I'm saying it to the camera too.
I know, it's funny. Like
crazy.
a bunch of my like all my friends are like, I'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want him fucked up.
He would
I love him.
Fuck.
He would lose. No
So,
offense.
so Rach,
Yes.
you're the only person here. Well, that's really met a lot of more celebrities than anyone here. Who's like the worst one that you met? All right,
God.
I don't want to say the worst.
you can't say the worst. So
I would say like the most, like
I already know the answer to
I don't even want to say disappointing. It was just like not not the vibe. I like really didn't appreciate the vibe. So with this being said, I started in country radio, and I freaking love country artists. They're so genuinely appreciative of like
country music.
I hate
You and Ash.
Me too.
but like they are so genuinely appreciative of like radio play. They like they sincerely believe that they wouldn't be where they are today without like at least like the radio people playing their music. Like that's a huge accomplishment for them. So every time I ever met a country artist, they set my expectations very high for celebrities because that's what I first knew. And then coming into pop, these people have egos and like these people are like very quick to get into their fame. And now you have people who like just jump on TikTok and one song goes viral and then they're all immediately like famous. So it's a very different dynamic. And
Dude, if he breaks her arm.
I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna put it. It was Lizzo. She really.
No.
Yes, she really hurt my feelings.
I mean, I would assume she'd be an asshole.
Like you wouldn't because I love everything she stands for on stage. Like,
What?
And I feel like I'm talking to about her. Like you talk about Russ, but like I think like everything on stage. Like she's like all body empowerment. She's like fuck that bitch. Like oh my god, I just said that. But she
said
like
the F word.
I did, and I said bitch. Oh my god.
It was a double whammy.
But so it was when Juice first came out, and she came and did like a radio tour, and she had just gotten off the plane from like Tokyo or something where the jet lag is real. And this poor girl comes off a plane into the Q102 studios, and we're taking her on a tour around Philly doing like a cheesesteak tour. We did the Rocky Steps with her. And it was amazing because when we get to the Rocky Steps, there was this little girl who like recognized her, and at this point, like,
How can you miss her? Sorry.
I was gonna say, did you say, hey, was she being a bitch at this point?
well, so no,
Get up them steps.
I'm giving her like benefit
Maybe
of
she
doubt.
was jet lagged.
That's what she said. She's like, sorry, I'm like just exhausted, like that, whatever. I'm like, all good, don't worry about it. But we're like bopping around Philly. This little girl recognizes her. She's so sweet to the little girl. She was so excited about her. We get to the cheesesteak place, and I was like getting on our Q102 socials, and I was like, yo, Lizzo, we be eating today, girl, because her Instagram handle's literally like Lizzo be eating.
Right.
And she goes, not when you say like that. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to be insulting. Like I was just okay, whatever. And then the next time around that I see her, and mind you, that day we were in a car with her for like 9 hours. Like we're getting acclimated. I would hope you would remember my face, but also like I understand if you don't. The next time I meet her, it's like backstage after her show at the Met, and I was like, Lizzo, like this sure beats like getting cheesesteaks, right, girl? And she goes, who are you?
Oh, God.
And I'm like, all right, that was humbling, I guess. Like she's a big celebrity. She's not gonna remember who I am. It's
She
fine.
is a big celebrity.
So then the last and final interaction I had with her was at our Jingle Ball a couple years ago, and I really wanted to intro her on stage because it was when Good as Hell had come out, and I really wanted to get out on stage and be like, Philly, how you feeling? And then have them say like, Good as Hell, and I was like, yeah. So I got that opportunity to do that. I was hyped, and then Buster was like, you also got her on the red carpet, do the backstage interview. I was like, cool, awesome. So I'm wearing this like glitzy, Buster likes to call it like a WWE fighter outfit.
It was the white one?
It was the sparkly black long sleeve with the fringe.
By the way,
coming down.
Buster's at Q102. He's like the man.
He's our program director, but he's also on the air with Bex. They do the afternoon show. But he's also my boss, which is so weird because he's one of our like best friends. So sometimes it's like, wait, oh my God, you're like in charge of me. I have to like check myself. But so he's like, all right, also take the red carpet interview. I'm like, awesome. So she comes out into the red carpet. I'm like, Lizzo, what's up, sis? And she's like, sis?
Oh, God.
And like looks at me up and down and like clearly is like judging me. And she goes, what's your last name? And I'm like, oh, like Vigiano. I know, like super Italian. She's like, yeah, more like distant cousins. And I'm like, all right, and we have Lizzo, everybody.
Did she change her like how she was talking to you after the camera went on?
I don't see. That's when I think that's when my tunnel vision of like being a colleague and like a coworker with these artists kind of turn on because I immediately browned out and went into like full interview mode. But like I try and keep it as relatable and like genuine as possible. But I think in that moment I didn't even think twice about it. So now looking back on pictures and videos, I'm like, I guess she kind of still came off bitchy. But I didn't think anything of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard to. I couldn't tell if I was taking it personally or not. But after 3 interactions of not feeling my best around her,
one time,
I was like, oh no.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I know. And we had like a donut wall. That was like the aesthetic behind the red carpet, and like it was obviously a client. And so they had every celebrity take a picture with like the donut wall. And Lizzo goes to get her donut, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, why are you scared of a donut? It's just a donut. She's like, oh my God, I can't. I'm so scared. And the client's standing right there.
Oh, God.
And they're like, just take a bite of the donut if you want the donut. Like, it's not a big deal. So she like takes a bite and she goes, oh, ew, and like throws it.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh no, not in front of the client. But I kind of thought it was funny.
When you say the client, do you mean like the company?
The company that owns the donuts.
And are they like someone like that dunks a lot of things, or are they someone who's like.
They're one of like iHeart's clients, so they probably paid big
go.
dollars to have it on the red
Oh,
carpet.
It
and
was
have
like a local company.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like Dunkin' Donuts or something.
No, I actually don't remember who it was, but I think it was someone local because I remember I thought it was funny and I was running Q socials, so I took the clip of it and they're like, yeah, get as much content with the client's product as you can, and I'm like, oh, Lizzo throws a donut, and the client's like, take it down.
Lols.
Oh no! So at least it wasn't just me thinking she was being disrespectful.
Okay,
but
so she's always the worst.
in my past experiences, she's kind of been the woke. But like
shook.
on
I know,
stage,
me
I really do
too.
love her.
That's
like
a shame.
I love what she portrays. I
Right.
love her performances. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish you.
Let's go, Hurts. Let's
Transpired.
fucking go.
It's weird if
But I
things
still
don't
like,
add up.
Fucking
yeah.
love
But
her.
like you said, I
Yeah.
still want to have the highest hopes for her. Like I want to keep,
Right.
I want to keep seeing her. I want redemption for her and me. Like I just,
Right.
I want to see her through.
Right.
So I still have faith that maybe one day we will get it together.
Aw.
Lizzo, I still love you. Sometimes. Every time I hear Lizzo songs, I'm like, ugh.
I know one
But I
song.
don't want to be like that.
Right,
Like,
right.
ugh, I don't want to be that
No, I
girl.
would definitely.
You're a
yeah.
one-song celebrity, so I don't think you're that fucking big.
Who, Lizzo? No, she's
No,
not.
she's not. She
To an
has
average
so
person,
many
one-song
hits.
celebrity. You're a
You're
one-song
boy.
celebrity.
You're a boy.
One-song
You're
celebrity.
not.
You're famous for 15 seconds on TikTok. Relax.
No.
So
she's
have you ever had a
definitely way bigger than that?
Yeah, she is too big. So have you ever
Not
had a
my words at all.
I
Do
can't.
not.
have you ever had a celebrity who had like crazy demands, like a crazy rider, where they're like, "Give me only green M&Ms," or
See, I don't personally deal with that. Like, you know
oh,
what I
you
mean?
don't
Like,
even know.
I'm not the one who goes and fetches the green M&Ms. So I'm
Okay.
sure there's
She
somebody.
gets the red one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm strictly red M&M duty. I'm sure we've heard stories, but I don't think I've ever met them yet. I'm trying to think whose demands were crazy because I've heard those stories.
Nugget brought up T.J. Miller. He said he always tells somebody to make him a bad ham sandwich or a bad turkey sandwich, one of the two.
Why
Who's
bad?
TJ Miller?
T.J.
a
Miller's from
comedian.
Let's go.
He was in
Let's fucking go.
Shots!
Let's
Shots!
go. Shots. Get him.
he was in Deadpool. He was the bartender.
Fucking birds.
Have you seen Deadpool?
Yeah.
He's
Remember
a
the
comedian,
bartender with
yeah.
the Jufro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, wasn't he in something else?
Yeah, sir.
Wait, I'm still hung up on the
Wait,
that-
did
Swear
he
he's
got
not
in
like
trouble
this
for
in real
some, like-
life.
What was that?
He's way cooler in real life.
He got canceled for something, didn't he?
No, Ryan Reynolds
happened?
didn't like him because he apparently sucked.
No, I thought he got canceled for something.
No, he
Oh,
did.
oh,
Oh,
did
he
he?
made a
For, like,
bomb. He made a
sexual
bomb
or
threat
something.
on a train in New York because his ex-girlfriend was on the train.
Yeah.
Oh, I would totally do that. Fuck that
Yeah.
whore.
Wow, you're on one today.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
had-
don't know.
this
He's
is-
about to get his period or something. I don't know what's going on.
I'm good. Go Birds.
Yo, Eagles are winning.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
That's life.
Go Birds.
I fucked you last night. You should be in a way better mood, okay?
Give me the mallet. I need the mallet.
And we used the rose.
Actually,
Thanks, Nick.
I fucked you.
Wait.
Actually, I fucked you last night.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Usually it's all me.
Wow. Okay.
He surprised me. I was like, oh, okay.
Hey.
I eat a lot of Friendsgiving, so this is good.
Wait, you said you used something? What did you
rose?
Oh, so the other night he went to, Stormy, the
Chocolate Chip and Sip
Chocolate
podcast.
Chicken
Big, yeah.
Sip podcast.
I'm learning. I do now.
So she's a local podcast. She's
Okay.
friends of this podcast.
Nice.
He went to a live show the other night. I was studying, so I couldn't go. But
for you.
he won me a toy from
Erotic Boudoir. Use promo code Love and Then
yes.
What for 10% off your next order
we love
of
you,
$25 or more. Yes.
It's like a suctioning
yeah.
thing, but it didn't really suck.
Wait, neither of these girls know what a rose is?
No, I do.
Okay.
There's two types.
This one was the sucking one, not the pedal
I
one.
know.
I
I looked
didn't
at it before I
I
went
no
home.
idea.
But it didn't.
Mario, you've used the rose
No,
before.
can I tap in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I won't expose us too much. But the one time we ever did try and use a toy, he got offended.
Really?
Yeah.
It's creative or compete. This is what I'm saying.
Yo, whatever it takes to get in there, I don't care.
Well, okay, fair. See, that's an interesting comment.
So we don't usually, but this was a new thing, so I was like, well, let's try it out. Zeus.
Oh my God,
Zeus
Rach,
doesn't
calm down,
the,
Rach.
The sex toy talk.
I'm done. I think
That's all he knows is sex toys.
He's like, we're talking about my mom.
I'm done.
It's just me there.
I'm correct.
But you got the rose that does the sucky thing, which
doesn't,
that one
though.
scares me.
But it doesn't
Why?
suck.
The concept of a machine sucking my clitoris
Is it a
scares
machine
me.
or like a
No,
squeeze
it
toy?
literally
It
looks
does.
like
It
a
scares me.
rose. It looks like a rose, like.
It's skin.
Yeah. I think
Like
Yeah.
imagine if something just kept getting sucked. Like
But it
it's
doesn't suck.
skin.
But it doesn't
Are you
suck.
plugging
though.
it into like a machine or you're doing it yourself, like a hand?
It's what is it vibrating or something?
It's just vibrating. It doesn't suck. I stuck my finger in the hole and I was like, it's not sucking my finger.
It sucked my finger, but I guess it's kind of gay. I don't know. It is a rose.
Well,
Yeah,
that other rose has like it's like same concept, but then there's like
Yeah, a little pedal,
Yeah, there's a pedal and it moves.
which is weird. I don't.
And then there's
But
a
I don't
string
know.
and there's
It's just like a little
like-
vibrator.
yeah.
Mario, if you had to make a sex toy,
vibrator
like
at
if
the
you had to
end.
design a sex toy for yourself, what would it be? Yeah,
Design a sex toy for myself.
yeah. Like what would be the best thing to get you off? Like how would this thing? What would this thing do? Would it suck? Would it be wet? Like
What's your niche?
does it require a finger somewhere? Like
No.
Did you guys have to like have a conversation before you came back here today to be like?
yeah, there was
"This is
definitely
like,
there was 100% a conversation.
You can't talk about X, Y, or Z.
Oh,
No.
God.
Go.
He
come
gets
on.
weird talking about that stuff.
No, but I don't like I don't know, something that's perfect.
He was like, I
Rach,
want Ash
relax.
back.
Let him answer the question.
I guess something that's wet and sucks.
I know it's a
like,
boy.
Would you want it to move,
It's
or
a
would you want to move?
fleshlight.
Would you
Like,
want to
you
move
guys
on it?
got one toy. It's a
Yeah.
fleshlight.
Yeah,
Unless
and-
you're into butt stuff, and you
You
can
call it
put.
a fleshlight?
Yeah,
No,
they're
fleshlight.
Fleshlight.
Yeah.
It's like-
I don't know
a thing.
shit.
Oh,
It
really?
looks
It's literally
like
like
a
this,
flashlight.
silicone.
And the whole inside
yeah.
is hollow.
Yeah.
I
You
think the
fuck
one
it.
toy that boys have is their hand, and they call
Right.
it.
But in my mind, like I don't want
Or
to do
a
any of the
girl.
work. Like in a guy's mind, like the
Which
only
is
well,
why
my
he's
mind,
never on top.
and the only sex toy is you humping,
cannot believe
or you
you're a
having to
pillow
move your hand.
princess.
He
This
is a
is
pillow
crazy.
princess. Justin is a
You
pillow
listen to
princess.
classical music and you're a pillow
Yo,
princess.
is that dog going crazy right now?
Did you go to the bathroom?
Mark,
No,
can you
we
tell
went
me?
to the potty.
No, he was going crazy. He was mad at me for being a pillow princess.
Going off.
This is my first relationship I ever was a pillow princess.
Wait, you actually listen to classical music when you guys have sex?
So, okay, let me premise this because I feel like Theo gave us mad hate when we talked about this.
preface this by going
What did I say?
premise.
Oh, whatever.
okay.
It's a P word. So usually when we're in the bedroom, we're watching TV, but we both like will get distracted by the TV. Like, you know what I mean? Like if
Oh,
we
that's
start,
me.
if we start to do it or mess
Oh
around.
my God.
Mario's okay.
He's so invested. I'm like, you're distracting me.
No, it's fine. But so we'll turn the TV off, but then it's like dead silence.
Should be
Yeah.
30
And
mouth
we're
already.
like,
Should be 30 mouth
But
already.
classical?
yeah, we put on classical music. Yeah.
Interesting.
There's no lyrics. You don't really have to pay
They
attention
do say
to
put
it.
classical music on your
It's a
belly if you're
study.
pregnant.
Oh, it's a study. So
So I wonder
but
if that's
yeah,
like
so now I have classical music in my shuffle of Apple Music, and it'll come on randomly, and I'm like, oh,
ours was Red Hot Chili Peppers when we first started dating.
We have scientific sex, is what
yeah,
you were saying.
we're actually getting smarter when we
That's
do it.
amazing.
Wow.
Should we try
Yeah,
that?
it's quite prestigious.
It's just like good background noise.
Like
'cause-
mindless.
Yeah.
Should we watch the Kardashians then? Because
No,
that's my mindless TV.
Speaking of
So
starting,
it was before I met Justin, but he absolutely hates them. So I have not watched it since we've been together.
Really?
Yeah.
speaking of drama, so Mario and Rach have caused some drama in my life recently where now Ash will send me pictures of puppies constantly because
I was like, what drama
I
did
know.
we do?
I was like, what did they do?
because you guys decided to foster a puppy and then fail at it
Yes.
terribly.
Foster failing.
Yes.
You failed at fostering?
Oh yeah. Well, we did four fosters, and then the most recent one, we like couldn't give her up. We like kept her,
And then.
so that's why it's a
She's actually
fail.
our dog now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So
And she ate the
But-
pizza.
Because
that's what
the,
it
the,
was.
the purpose of
failed at fostering.
Right.
I would
right.
like to think no, but
So you,
yes,
you got a dog.
correct.
Okay, I love
yeah.
that for you.
Thank you.
But she posts pictures constantly. Do you still do it? I don't think you still do it. You
I do.
used
She has
to.
an Instagram, but I'm really bad at it now because she's like getting bigger and like. ugh,
But
crazy.
do you still post pictures of foster dogs or no?
Oh no, because we
I
have
just
two
got a
dogs now, and it's
spoiler
like
of
too
what
much in a
about- what's
Philly
gonna
like
happen.
Yeah.
So just look at the TV.
like townhome. But yeah, we haven't been able to foster because now we have two dogs in the house, and it's just a lot.
Yeah. Does that fall a lot on Mario because you're gone a lot?
What, having two dogs in the house or foster failing?
Well, dogs in general. Just because.
I'm not gone that much. I'm not.
Fumble, Eagles ball. Let's
Ooh,
fucking
ooh,
go.
ooh.
Shots! No.
Hey.
Oh, we'll fix that.
I'm actually not. I feel like we're like.
That's big. We needed that.
Can you pay attention? I'm
No.
distracted.
This is an Eagles game podcast, so
I know.
go Birds.
Let's fucking go.
But-
He's saying, is it your fault? Wait, what was the
No,
question?
he's
So it's
saying
basically-
because you're gone a lot for work, does the responsibility of the dogs fall on Mario?
No, it's pretty. It's
no,
pretty.
because she's home more. She gets home earlier than me.
Yeah, so
work.
I think because he's like I'm out doing like work stuff, and then he's out with his friend stuff.
No, what are you talking about?
It balances though, like the times that like I come home and like he's out, like I'm very happy with being home with the dogs. You know what I mean?
I want to be nowhere else. I want to be home with the dog.
No,
At
but
all
like the
times.
dog. I mean, I don't know. Like she's like, oh, the dog's in the crate all day. I'm like, the dog's in a
I feel
fucking
bad.
warm house with water and food. Dogs are supposed to be outside. Like,
Wait, how often do you? So say you guys are gone on a Saturday or Sunday or something like that. Do you
now.
stop home halfway through the day?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we try to, but we have a third roommate at home, so she's a huge help too.
Oh, okay.
Right now, she's probably like chilling with Nana and letting her run around rampant and psycho.
Oh, I reached out to your roommate by the way to come on the show, but she didn't respond. So
She probably didn't even see it. I was actually gonna tell her to come, but she was sleeping when we were.
yeah,
leaving.
next time. Because isn't she like a social media girl?
Yeah.
I wanted to hire her, but she wouldn't even answer a message. So why
it's
would?
probably in her privates.
Yeah. So why would I even?
That's
Why would I even
weird.
reach out to her?
No.
Why would I reach out to her privates if she doesn't respond to
Alyssa,
a
answer your
DM?
fucking
How good
DM.
can you be at being social media
It
private?
also could depend on when you reached
Let's
out because
go, Jalen.
her Instagram was like compromised for like
I'm
a
also
month.
probably the best girlfriend in the world because he's DMing girls all the time and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're so chill. You are really
It's never
so
about sex. Well, I mean, the conversation is sexually related normally. So I guess.
I just want to give myself props things. Okay?
You are. You really, and you deserve the props.
Oh, see, it's not just me. It's her
What?
too. You want to get props all the time too.
Okay, love
No, because
languages of words of
most girls
affirmation.
wouldn't. Most girls would not be
Yeah, I
okay
agree.
with that.
What is
Yeah.
your love language?
Words of affirmation
It
and
is?
acts of service.
Acts of service.
Ash is not going to know what that means. What does
I
that
don't
mean?
know
what that means.
What does it mean?
I'm a psych major.
All right, so what does it mean?
It's like the way that you accept love and
There's like
yeah.
five.
All right, so how do you
The
accept
5
love?
I'm looking it up.
languages.
What's your love
Fine,
language?
It's
AJ Brown.
acts of
Experiences
Oh my God.
together. That's
Fucking
mine.
service. So that would be
Cocksucker.
quality time
Yeah,
spent.
quality time spent.
So the
Physical
That's
touch.
terrible. He fumbled. What the
Gifts.
fuck?
Who fumbled?
So when I was younger, quality or
More.
physical touch
Physical
was
touch.
more
Yeah.
important to me. But now that I'm getting older, the quality time is more important to me.
Yeah.
You know what I
Mine-
mean?
Mine is acts of
Changes.
service
Yeah.
for sure. Like if I come home and the dishes are washed, I'm like, thank you so
Well, he
much.
does that
Yeah.
without like even thinking about it.
Which is so like.
yeah.
Well, because
Yeah,
He's,
Coachable.
he's,
But
better, he's
also-
probably a better boyfriend than I am a girlfriend.
Aw.
I'm really
Except
fucking
for
good.
that, I don't care about girls being your DM, so that's fine.
No,
She's an
that's-
amazing girlfriend, but I'm pretty fucking good at being a boyfriend, by the way. I just want to throw it out there. Like,
What's your love language, babe?
I don't even know what that means, really,
Can you
honestly.
name
there's
them
five.
again?
Uh-huh.
So there's acts of service.
So like blowjobs. Go on.
I mean, or like getting your
Physical
oil, like
touch.
switch cars so that you can get her oil changed.
Or doing-
like
oil
that.
change.
Or doing the dishes,
Okay, so
Things like
stuff
that.
like that. Yeah.
So that's acts of service. Words of affirmation,
Which is like, I love you, you're awesome.
doing
That's
great.
definitely his. You see his
I know,
fucking
I
face.
know.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
Mr. Everybody's.
me, I
But
know.
we can talk about Justin's if you want.
Physical touch is blowjobs and holding hands or
Yeah, it's
just
too much. If you get a hold of hands, too many
cuddling.
things. Go on.
I hate him.
gifts is obvious
I don't like that either.
and quality time spent.
Quality time. That's on.
Yep.
That's Justice. Mr. Everybody's gonna be blowjobs. So there's two different people here.
Also, I'm Mrs. Nobody.
This is nobody in the building.
I made that name up for myself.
Mrs. Mushy Mommy Milkers and Dumpy Daddy Dick coming at
Because
you.
he's always like, it's Mr. Everybody. And I'm like, I guess I'm
I could have
Mrs.
lived.
Nobody.
I could have lived without it.
If they're on OnlyFans, that's what you search. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to find you guys, that's
I'm Triple M, he's Triple D. Yep.
So going back to your dogs, how do your dogs talk? Because me and Ash have a language with our dog
Yes.
Cash,
These are all Sour Patch
and then
watermelons.
Mara. I'm curious about it because we never have a
You
dog
guys
people.
just heard how Zeus talks. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
No, how do you talk? So if you were to like say me,
He's out.
Like
me and
baby
Ash
talk.
are baby talking
Yeah.
Cash, like he says da like he uses D for a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
That's in our mind. He obviously doesn't speak English.
Right.
But when
We call it Cashinese.
yeah, we call it Cashinese, where he has his own language.
Wait, Ashlyn has a language and Mario
Really?
doesn't understand it, but I do.
What-
Rachel, she'll be barking at the door, and Rachel's like, "What side of the bowl is she on?" I'm like, "She's at a 90-degree angle, fucking barking. I don't
So
know what
that's
she."
Justin. That's
Yeah.
Justin.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, what is she?
I'm like, oh, that means she
Yeah.
wants
No,
to
but
go.
Rachel won't
That's
get up off the
Justin.
couch, and I'm like, I can't listen to the dog bark anymore. Like, I'm trying to watch something.
Yeah.
This is like a real
And
thing
she's
right
just
now.
sitting there.
Like my dog will be like, "Rawr, rawr, 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 rawr." Like that's how he talks. And like,
Is this your only dog?
yeah, and I've had him since he was
Did he
6
catch
weeks old.
that?
So he's like lived in LA with me.
Yeah.
He's gone everywhere with
Oh,
me.
that's me and Ashlyn.
Let's see. the
Yeah,
replay.
that's
I
my
don't know if he caught it.
that's my son. Like I'm convinced I birthed him.
For sure.
Has Slade done
I
anything?
say the same thing.
Nothing.
But
Big
so
place,
like
slam
guys
arms.
like when guys come over, how they treat my dog is like very
Huge tell.
much
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah.
How should a
Oh,
guy?
you didn't
if-
catch that.
Say I was a guy that wanted to walk in your house, like I met you at work, and I want to score that night, which is impossible, Mar. So
Right.
what should I do to your dog?
be nice to him and like show him affection.
Words
like grab his cheeks like that, or show him away.
No, like
Zeus's love
like
language.
Zeus's love language is
physical touch and
She's
words of
right.
affirmation.
Yeah,
That's
she's
that's
spot on.
it.
And like, but like some guys will be like, oh my god, he like what's his problem? Like, cause he gets anxious when new people come in our house, so like he'll speak, you know. I'm like, what's your fucking problem?
Yeah.
Like, you're in his house. Like, check yourself.
You're entering
like,
his territory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm like, just be nice. It's a dog.
Well,
like
when
he doesn't
Mario and I
know.
first started dating, my dog Ashland's like 7. So she's kind of she's much more mellow than she used to be. Doesn't really play. So that's why we honestly foster failed on Nana. Like they kissed each other. They like played. Like I saw Ashland like becoming a puppy again. So I was like, oh, that warms my heart. I need to keep her around because I'm like, oh my god, the thought of my dog dying.
I know.
No,
I
I can't.
Bury me with her.
I cry about it
Yeah,
all
no,
the
I can't.
time.
I tell all my friends, I'm like, when that happens,
Call me out.
I am not going to be okay.
No.
Yeah, no,
I
I-
have to tell you about an experience we had after we talk about this.
Yeah,
but
no, I would never, like, I cried harder when my family dog died than when my own grandmother died, and that woman was my best friend.
Right.
Oh my god, like, I get super attached, and now that Ashland's, like, my dog, like,
Right.
she's been everywhere with me, like,
Right.
you for Zeus. Like, literally bury me. Put me 6 feet under. But when Mario and I first started dating, Ashlyn, like, would come up onto the bed, like, before we would fall asleep, and she would, like, throw the rope toy in his face to try and play. And he would, like, start playing with her right before bed at, like, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm, like, zonked.
Right.
So then, like, the nights that he wasn't spending the night, she would start coming to throw the toy at me, and I'm like, no, Mario's not here. I'm not playing with you. Like,
Right.
So that was, like, a very big tell for me, too. I'm like, I literally would send him Snapchats to be like, look what you made my dog start doing, like, playing at 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
So then she started, like, miss him, and I was like, maybe I miss him, too.
Shout out Ashlyn. Who
I mean,
ate the fucking
gotta
pizza
love her
today.
name. So.
She's from Ashland, Ohio.
Oh.
Yep. But wait, so what was your story?
Oh, so we were at the vet like a year ago
no,
to bring Cash to, I can't remember, he probably had fucking diarrhea or something, but, and the vet was under construction, so they had like these they had these little rooms set up, literally made out of drywall. Like, it was like this room, but like divided into 4 little rooms to bring the dogs into.
It was like skeleton.
It was like drywall. So him and I are
stop
sitting there waiting for Cash to get seen, and I hear 2 people crying next to us, and I'm like so emotional.
No.
All the time. They were
That's
putting the
the game
dog
that goes
down
on.
next to us. It was literally like as thin as this like thing, and I was bawling my eyes out because I could hear them like
I would have too.
putting, and I'm like bawling, and the vet walks in and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No." and they're like, "What's wrong with the Cash?" I was like, "I don't know. He probably has fucking worms. I don't know." But like, there's a fucking dog. So like, even like thinking about it like makes my eyes water. But like, I'm like, okay, I can't like even think about if that was my dog. Like,
Yeah. 1000%.
I never had a dog like growing up. Like,
Me
so
neither.
like, just as an adult, I've had dogs, and I can't even think about it. Like,
I
it's
moved
like crazy.
to my first like radio job right after college. So literally right when I did that, I was by myself. Like, I was living
Right.
in like Bumblefuck, New York by myself. All I had was me and Ashlyn.
Aw.
And my mom calls me one day. Well, I had just moved, and she's like, "We have to put Casey down. It's my childhood dog." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just left. This guy's fine. He was
Right.
13 years old, but like he was
Right.
fine." She's like, it was like a progression, but like I guess he tried to go to the bathroom outside and nothing was coming
It
out.
happens really fast with dogs.
Out of
yeah.
nowhere. So my mom took him to the vet, and she's like, they won't let me take him home. Like, they said he's going to explode. And I'm like, wait, what? This is all too dramatic. I'm like, can you wait till I get home? Like, I need to be there when, like, you put him down. Like, at least FaceTime me or something. Like, I'm
Right.
5 hours away from home. I'm like, this is not happening. And my mom's like, we can't wait. Like, they're literally saying, like, because he has so much pee built up inside of him, he's going to, like, combust.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's weird. Like, this is out of a movie. And I'm like, all right, FaceTime me. My mom's like, I'm not. She's like, I'm not FaceTiming you while I'm like putting the dog down.
Right.
But I was like, you have to. You don't understand. And they just never called me. And I was ferociously calling them. I'm like, please, please, please. It was just my mom and my brother. My dad was also away for work. And I was like, this is the worst time for this dog to die. My dad's not home. I'm not home. Oh my God. I didn't look at Ashlyn for like a week. I was like, I resent you. Like, it was so bad.
I can't.
And
I've almost had to put Zeus down literally 3
Why?
times. He eats shit and it gets stuck in his stomach. He's gotten his
Like
stomach
actual
cut
shit?
open 3
Like actual
times.
human shit.
Like bricks of cheese.
Like, once was a ball. Once
Come on,
was
come on.
like,
All right, we're still in it. We're
I
still in
think
it. We're
another
still
ball. And like, I'm a freak about
Let's
like
go.
what
One
he
touchdown
eats
game, one
around,
touchdown game.
Get the whole
obviously.
ball in there.
Kick
I
it
mean,
to
it
the
shouldn't even
Bro,
be
I don't
close to
know.
this, but
He's a savage. But yeah, 3 times. So my dog costs like, my dog is like worth like probably $25,000.
No, we've paid so much money
Yeah.
for cash to.
The first time I had to like get him
exist.
cut,
Yeah.
I was like that week prior. I had gone to this plastic surgeon, and I was like dead set on getting a boob job. And it was like $6,000. Like they're like, you can use
cheap,
care
isn't it?
credit. Yeah, this is years ago. They're like, you can use care credit. Like you won't have to pay it off for a year. This, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, like this is what I'm gonna do. Like yada yada yada. Legit.
Canceled.
2 weeks later,
No.
Zeus gets put in the hospital.
It was a sign, though.
And they're like, you can use care credit. The bill's like $6,000. I was like, I'm supposed to be getting a boob job. And the
Tits or a
lady's
dog,
like,
yep.
you have a pit bull. You don't need boobs. I'm like, not
what
the
does
same
that
thing.
mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
They're not the same. I'm cracking
He's a
up.
tipple.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Witty, I love it.
so we're going back to the football just because football's going on right now. And
Mario's like not paying
in
attention.
case anyone's curious, we're in the fourth quarter, about 5 minutes left, and what is it, 13-10 Colts. They're about to cook it right now. But anyway, so
Yes.
does this say more about Jeff Saturday or Jalen Hurts? You know, there's going to be a conversation tomorrow on all sports talk. No matter win or lose, like, what does this say more about?
I would say it says more. He made it. I would say it says more about Jalen Hurts and Jeff Saturday.
Look at the mascot.
So are you saying that Jalen Hurts is the quarterback we thought he was?
No, I'm not saying he's
He's like
not
the
the
fanatic.
quarterback that we thought he
Like
was.
humping the
It's
air.
just you just came back from a
Wait,
loss
they're
against a
in-
divisional team. You're on
they're-
the road.
they're
You just
there.
lost at home. You
Yeah,
have to come
they're
out and
away.
at least put up 3 touchdowns against this team.
Yeah, it's
What's the Colts' record?
they're horrible. I mean, with Jeff Saturday, currently 100%.
yeah, okay.
But
it's
want to
far-
know. But I
we
mean,
should be
I don't know what's going to
killing
happen right
them.
now. We
Yeah.
should obviously be killing them right
Yeah.
now. So, what was that? One of the cameras just did something. Oh, okay, cool. That was you?
Got it. He's got it.
Okay. I always get nervous when that happens. So, I wanted to play a game. It's called, Robbie, are all the cameras good? Yes. Before I play another game? So, the name of the game is Best Of. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you a position for the Eagles, and you're going to tell me what the best player to ever play that position was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fun game. If I knew anything about
Yeah,
football.
right. I'm like, let me just.
Are you ready? So I'm gonna cut it down no matter what, but try to keep it quick. Like, I'm gonna give you a position. You just said the best player to ever play that position for the Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles.
Ready? Quarterback,
McNabb,
running back,
Brian Westbrook,
wide receiver,
T.O.,
tight end,
Your guy.
Zach Ertz,
D line,
D-line, Javon Curse,
O line,
Jason Kelsey.
linebacker,
Dude, they've had some terrible fucking linebackers.
Trotter,
Yeah, Trotter. Yeah.
cornerback,
Let's give that to Asante Samuel.
safety,
Brian Dawkins, easy.
of course, kicker,
David Akers,
coach,
Andy Reid,
all-time best player of all time for the Eagles. We registered.
the bet. Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, goddamn right, Brian Dawkins, my favorite player of all time. I'm wearing his jersey. I met him once, and it was the greatest moment of my life.
Oh, that's cool.
I messed it up so bad. I didn't mess it up, actually. I don't want to say I messed it up at all. So you know how when he used to come out of the tunnel every
what do
game?
you mean
Why
you
do I have to
messed it
Google
up?
his face? Hold on. Let me see.
Brian
They
Dawkins.
they all wear
I
helmets.
feel like I've
That's
met
all
so
he
many
said.
Eagles players, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Like,
So anyway, so whenever he came out of the tunnel, he always had a different way he would enter the ring, not the ring, fucking the field, right?
oh, I
The
met
ring-
him.
It was the ring for him.
Yeah. So he would do like sometimes he would do Wolverine, sometimes he would do like Weapon X. Like he had a whole bunch of nicknames. So we were meeting him at the casino, me, my cousin, and a few of his friends. I was like, yo, when we go up there, we're gonna go up there as a group to get a picture, right? I was like, what we should do is we should all do our own entrance that Dawkins has done in the past. I was like,
Oh, that's cool. That's a
I'll
good
do
idea.
Wolverine. I was like, he'll get it, you know, it'd be funny.
Right.
You guys follow me with a new entrance. There was like 5 guys behind me. Not a one of them did anything. Not a one of them came out. So I go out there. I was 200 pounds of like muscle at the time. I know I'm a little fat now. Back then I was beast.
No, here.
I
So-
think you slimmed down. I told you that when I walked
I
in.
know.
Thank
he
you.
looks so
We all look great. So I come out there. I'm fucking I'm pounding on the stage, like walking on all fours. Like Wolverine, you know, fucking a
God, he probably
badass.
thought you were psychotic.
He definitely did. I only had one beer. I was sober for this, and this is in my 20s. I was not sober in my 20s ever. So I was like, I want to remember this moment. So I only had one beer. So he's like scared of me at this point. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Obviously, he's not scaring me because he's a beast. But he was like nervous. He's like, what's wrong with this guy? He's going to do something, obviously. So I take a lone picture with him. He puts his arm up, which is the size of 3 of me. And instead of like, I go, oh, I'm obviously going to relax in his bosom because he's the fucking Brian Dawkins. And I was like, oh, I'll just lean back on his arm. He does not like let me lean back on his arm. He moves his arm, and I almost knocked down the whole stage for the second time in 30 seconds.
Were you wasted?
No.
As I said, I only had one beer.
Oh,
I had one beer. I was sober. Again,
beer.
no, this is warranted. I can go back to that. I can highlight this again. Brian Dawkins, I was not drunk. In case you see this, I was very
Sticking to
sober.
it.
I'm sure he's a huge fan.
And then, definitely not. So,
Trying to find
sorry,
this
watching the
picture.
game. So, how is that hard to find Brian Dawkins? He's very famous.
No, it's all the way in my. all the
She
way
met
back.
him, she's saying.
I think I did.
Okay, so after that, although my cousin and all his friends come up, we take another picture. I'm embarrassed, obviously, that all this happened. I was talking to a girl who worked like in the back of the casino. I don't know.
Who is she?
Yeah, it's
She's
Brian
some girl
Dawkins.
named
I'll kill her.
something.
Right, that's him.
Yes, that's him.
I met Freddie Mitchell in Vesper
let me see
once.
him.
He bought me a pizza.
I love Freddie Mitchell. Freddie FedEx.
Fred X.
Yeah, I tried to get him. Anyway, tried to get him on the show. He didn't answer. It's okay. It makes sense. He's Freddie Mitchell.
He would
He's-
buy the pizza.
Yeah, he would buy the pizza. Somebody should have made the pizza today, but it's not a big deal at all.
Oh.
I bought the pizza. Don't worry. So,
Damn.
so afterwards, the girl I was talking to.
Mario's would have been better.
The girl, I'm sure it would have. The girl I was talking to in the back was like,
Drop you off a pizza.
the girl I was talking to in the back was like, so Brian Dawkins thinks you were drunk. I was like, I was not drunk. I had one beer. I literally was the most sober I've ever been in my 20s for this night. I mean, I was a fucking choir boy. Besides,
And
the
so
whole.
what happened?
I just went off, took the pictures, and then she said Brian Dawkins thought you were drunk and you were an asshole. So basically, so what did you call the guy that?
Russ.
It was my Russ moment, but I mean,
Yeah.
looking back on it from Brian Dawkins, I get that. Like, yeah, I probably did look like all these things because I was knocked down the stage 2 times.
Well, and also like they left you hanging.
Right.
Yeah, everyone left me hanging.
Like,
Nobody.
It was a dance recital, and then it wasn't.
Yeah, like.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. That's huge. That's
Sorry, the
fucking
dance
huge.
recital. I'm not over
Let's
it.
go.
It's like when kids like, Mom, can we have a sleepover? We want to finish our dance.
Yeah.
Like that's literally
Like
Oh my
they
God.
left you hanging.
The girl didn't even know who
Dumb
Brian Dawkins.
pass interference by him.
The girl didn't even know who Brian Dawkins
Maura.
was. He offered to eat wing. He was eating wings with him and his entourage. And she said, "No, I'm not hungry." I was like, "Brian Dawkins said you eat wings. You fucking eat wings with Brian Dawkins." She's like, "I don't know who he is. I don't know why you care about him so much." I was like, "Fucking Brian Dawkins."
I don't care if you're vegan. You eat the fucking wings.
Yeah, Stone Cold, Brian Dawkins, Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys want anything? Hit me up. Anytime, anywhere. I'll fly to California and
So,
fucking massage your feet or
You
whatever
know
it is.
he loves Lil Dicky. So one
Now we do.
time I wrote like a 5-paragraph message to him on Instagram, like asking him to be on Justin's show.
Did you
This was
really?
like 2 years ago.
You didn't
Yeah.
know this?
No,
Yes, I told you.
I forget everything. So
He
this is
does
amazing.
forget everything. So I wrote this long thing to him, like, "Hey, my boyfriend's a huge fan. He has a podcast, like blah blah blah." And then I never sent it because I felt embarrassed.
You never
What?
sent it.
What?
You have to send it.
You have
Did
to
you
send
save
it.
it?
Anymore. I don't know where it
Rach.
is.
Huh.
You want to make a wish right now? Make a wish. I'm bald. I'll shave the beard. I'll look like a child. I'll get on
Please
my
don't,
knees.
because then you're not getting laid.
Yeah, I know that wouldn't happen. But to me, Lil Dicky, I will lose sex for 2 months. I'll grow this back in 2 months.
I'm dead. Wait,
How
you have to
rude.
send that.
I don't know where it
Yeah,
is.
but he
It
gets-
was
he
like
gets
two-
million-
And that's
he-
what I mean. I was like, he's never
Okay,
gonna
well,
see
closed
it.
mouths
you know?
don't get fed.
That's
Like
right.
he's not just
but
gonna
don't
miraculously
feel bad about
know.
sending it. Yeah.
Rach and Mario, you guys start a group chat with Lil Dicky in there and just say, hey,
He
we
would
know
only
this guy.
answer
I
because Mari's
honestly,
in the mix.
I think that, like, I thought that I should date Lil Dicky at one point.
I can see that.
Did you meet him?
No,
Oh.
not yet.
Lil Dicky is not attractive enough to date you, but he's famous enough to date
No,
you.
but
You're
I feel
definitely
like he'd
hotter
be
than
funny.
him.
Like, I
No,
feel like
for
he'd be
sure.
like,
Yeah.
like I just want
That's
to
a
be
solid
laugh.
point. People
What?
don't talk about that enough.
What?
Like you're not attractive, but you're famous.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like
that's
I
all
don't
the
even think
time.
about
Yeah.
fame.
But it doesn't
like,
go the
I feel
other
like
way.
he's just like a swaggy individual.
He is
Yeah,
swaggy.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that he's quirky.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
consider him swaggy.
No.
He's just himself, which I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Yeah.
But it's weird
He
because
goes
it doesn't
for
go the
it
other
no
way.
matter
That
what.
reads
Like,
to me
he-
as
yeah.
like swaggy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you are just like who you are and like
And he don't give a fuck.
and you just
Yeah.
enjoy your life, like that is like what swag is to me.
Yeah.
I want to, so it doesn't go the other way. I want to date Lizzo no matter how famous or rich she was.
Do you?
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, so like
you would. I
it
thought you
wouldn't
said
go the
no.
other way. Girls would date guys because they're famous.
100%.
I'm not saying
Oh,
Little
yeah,
Dicky's as unattractive as
think
Lizzo.
that
He posted
are
something about that
girls-
recently, I think.
What what?
Oh, fuck.
I
don't
think that
remember.
girls would. Like it goes back and forth. It's
Yeah.
the same for guys and girls. Maybe you guys wouldn't date Lizzo because she's rich and famous, but there are guys that
Oh,
would
for
date
sure.
Lizzo.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
the majority of men
Oh, it was
would not
like-
date Lizzo.
It was like if a girl dates a guy for
Oh
money,
yes,
right
yes,
there.
yes.
but a guy only dates a girl because she's hot.
Yeah,
it was that
well,
kind
because
of
it was like the
thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
It was like a question, basically.
yeah.
Because that's a curious. Like I feel like that's like I don't know fully.
Yeah.
I don't fully have an answer to that. It's like if
If
a girl dates
yeah.
a guy because he has money, like she's a gold digger,
Right.
but guys date girls just because they're pretty.
Is that the same thing?
Is that the same
Right.
thing?
No.
No,
I don't think so either.
Like with
No.
like minus the personality
We're,
aspect.
we're a pussy pirate.
Oh, well, maybe if you're saying, like, I'm only dating this guy because he's rich, then he's only dating this girl because she's hot,
Pretty.
but they have shitty personalities. And
Right.
that kind of is the same thing.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If it's that case scenario, it kind of is the same
Is there
thing.
a word for that?
We're
Like,
pussy pirates. We steal the booty. Yarg. So,
Does he practice this like
So
in his sleep?
annoying.
Like
No, I just got so annoyed. What was that?
Arg.
What was that?
we steal. We plunder the booty. So, all right.
Wonder.
No, I do not. I don't practice. Sometimes I just come up with things. Stop. Speaking of coming up,
praise for the moment.
speaking of coming up with things, so Nugget was on here recently,
Yes.
and we played Marry Fuck Kill for Q102.
Love that.
During
Oh, yeah,
that
I didn't see
game,
that. Who did he marry and fucking kill?
He
He
killed
mar-
me and
Killed
Bex.
all of them.
so there's 3 other hosts besides Nugget at Q102.
Right.
There's Bex, Rach,
I
and
know
Buster.
who they are, yeah.
Yes. So I asked him. He killed Bex and Rach right off the bat,
He'll do it all with Buster.
and then he'll fuck, marry, and kill Buster. Like
That's because he really
like
wants
he's-
to fuck the girls.
like he's O.J. Simpson.
So he just said that
He-
to
but-
try to act like
yes.
he
Or
didn't.
does he?
so.
Or
Let's,
would anybody fuck him? No.
let's see if Rach can answer it as well as Nugget did, or not as
Oh,
good as
I'm
Nugget.
playing this game. I've been practicing. I know
Okay.
exactly what I'm gonna say.
So, Q102, marry, fuck, kill. You got Nugget,
Yeah.
you got Bex, you got Buster. Who you marrying? Who you fucking? Who you killing?
I'm killing Nugget because you killed me.
Yeah.
I essentially am already Buster's bitch, so I guess I'm married to Buster. And Bex, I'd fuck her all day long. She's gorgeous.
That was great.
Congratulations,
There you
Bex.
go.
Congratulations, Bex.
I played it right, Nugget.
Yeah.
I laid it out.
I think Nugget played the best he could have possibly played it with
He-
two girls.
I mean, safe. He played it the way he had to play it. I feel that.
Did you wish he would have said you to marry? Would you have preferred to be married or fucked by Nugget?
Sorry,
I didn't see what Mario did.
I would have been. She's like, it would be one thing if he wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna kill Rach. He literally deep dived into it. He's like, they're too annoying to
Oh
marry.
my God.
So I'm like, all right.
I told you that. Why?
Why?
Because he just doesn't have it.
She just say that.
What does that mean? He doesn't have what?
He's just annoyed because I get called annoying by Nugget all the time, and he's just mad.
Mad at what?
Didn't we hear
He's
that
just
he
mad
sucks
at
in
my
bed?
existence.
Didn't we hear that he sucks
I'm not
in
gonna
bed
lie.
or
I
something?
love Nugget.
I'm not saying that.
No, I love Nugget too. Like I will go.
Let me talk
To war
shit
for
for
Nugget.
5 seconds.
How many IPAs have you had? Because we're not going to talk about that. We'll talk about that off air.
No, I'm.
I cannot confirm that or deny that.
I will say this on air.
Here's the
I
ball game
question.
right here.
I question if Nugget has actually even had sex with women after the things that he said
Oh,
with his own
yeah.
podcast.
Rach said it.
Yep.
Rach said it.
He definitely gets
92%.
girls.
Fourth and
I,
two.
I wouldn't
Fourth and
put.
two?
I've heard
But does
stories.
he keep
That's fine. I
them?
hate
But
this
does he
play
keep
call.
them?
Well, what did he say? Hold on. I feel like I can't pay attention.
Fourth
I'm
and two.
anxious.
2 minutes left before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna call.
Are they gonna go to
timeout.
commercial?
They wanted them to jump off.
Without Dallas Goddard, bro, it's just like another level.
No.
It's another level of stress. No, he's hurt. Sorry. All right.
No.
2-minute warning.
Oh.
Okay. So
So whatever he said on his podcast, it was like I can't even say it because it was so cringe. But I was like, I can't even say it. Can you say it? I'm too
Wait,
prude.
I don't know which one.
Oh my god, I'm too prude to say it. Okay. Oh.
It's hurting her soul.
Oh my god, it
it's
was
hurting your soul.
And again, I feel like the because I love Nico, I love Bri, I love Nugget, but I literally watched this little clip that they put. I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, and it was like, I can't even say it. But can someone else say it? Can you say it?
we don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it was like I don't even like saying the thing down there for ladies.
Oh, okay, vagina.
Yeah, thank you. Oh God, I'm so cringe.
The vagine.
He said that the inside of every vagine is the same.
I mean, that's true.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
mean,
like, have you had sex before?
Physiologically, it is.
Like, it feels the same?
Not because I know some of my girlfriends have like
Oh
shallow
my God.
vaginas.
Jalen, let's
Fucking
go,
love 'em.
Jalen. Fuck yeah.
Sorry.
Let's go, birds.
I mean, we're all pink on the
Let's
inside.
fucking go.
I gotta
That's
love Hurts. I
unbelievable.
love Hurts.
On
That's
the
unbelievable.
inside.
They're gonna don't fuck this up.
But
Don't fuck
like
this
some
up.
people have
I'm
short.
sure, yeah.
Some people
different
have like
vaginas
short
feel
yeah.
different.
uteruses.
I mean, I
and
don't have a
some-
penis, but I'm just assuming that
Right.
it's all pretty much the same.
Let's ask the penises.
Mario.
What?
Are all vaginas the same when you put your dick in them?
I've only been in one, so I wouldn't know.
Smart answer.
I was about to say I'm about to get pissed.
I would like to confirm what Mario said. I have only been with one woman my whole life. multiple men.
And he answered
Buttholes are all
that fast,
different.
too. I was like, wow, that was good.
Buttholes
that
are all
was good,
different.
Mario.
He was thinking the whole. You know, he's fucking Raymanning us right now. He's actually not listening. He's like, I'm gonna
He
have the
does
best.
that all the time.
He's gonna have the best answer. As soon as he has.
This morning we were watching the World Cup the grand opening or whatever, the opening ceremonies, and I'm just rallying off all the thoughts in my brain, and he's like giving nothing back, and I'm like, am I fucking talking to myself? And he's like, no, and then rallies back off every word that I had just said within the past 10 minutes, and I'm like, so you just actively chose to sit
That's
there and not
awesome.
say anything?
Yeah.
I actually don't hear. I don't hear anything.
Justin never hears anything.
Oh
I
no,
say.
if I'm not paying attention to you, I'm really not paying
No,
attention.
Ash tells me
Rachel's
secrets.
No,
the
I've
worst
never
with
been
that.
told that I'm quiet
Only to
until
me.
I met him.
She tells secrets to
I've always
me.
been told I'm loud, and then he's like, "No, you're so quiet." I'm like,
She
no.
speaks on the phone to somebody that's for her job. She talks on the phone. There's a little mouthpiece right here, so she talks. They hear her, but she yells to them. She
Yeah,
tells
because they're
secrets
my-
to me, no matter how far away she is. But she also looks like. I'm like, what the? Are you talking to me?
I hate that play call.
What were they trying to do?
Run it. Throw it.
Yeah.
Without Goddard, it's really fucked up.
They will, now it's 2 downs to throw it in the end zone.
Guess they're
So-
losing.
Rach,
Yeah.
it might have been the opposite. Might have Don't say anything, Justin. If you had a dream guest on your radio and then on your pod, who would they be? Would they be the same person or different?
Dream guest?
Yeah.
I think it would be the same.
Who?
Well,
Don't say Lizzo.
no, definitely not Lizzo.
I want to be friends.
I'm good. Dream guest. All right, hold on. I have to think about this because I would want it to be somebody that's like trending. Like I got to think about like the logistics of what getting someone
But
on your podcast.
who's somebody that like inspired you to be in radio?
Elvis Duran.
Then maybe that would be a good dream guest.
I work with him.
Yeah. Oh, you're already.
Yeah.
Oh, so not him. Fucking.
How about like Taylor Swift?
No, I can't stand the Swifties. I'm so sorry.
I know, they're so
and I feel so
annoying.
bad saying that.
Taylor Swift,
when they asked
Beyonce,
me this
Rihanna,
question, I was
Lizzo,
like,
fuck
do they
off.
have to be alive?
Oh yeah.
They
that's
don't have to be
true.
alive.
Because I'm like, if I could have anybody.
But I would want somebody who
You're gonna say
I'm
Marilyn
willing-
Monroe.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I said Earl Nightingale.
Jalen, let's fucking go.
Shots,
Let's go, baby.
That
Let's
was a
fucking
window.
go. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
That
Never
was like
doubted it once.
watching the
Let's
floodgates
go.
open.
A
That was
minute,
Let's
a
fucking
minute
go.
and 20 seconds
Let's
left,
go.
guys, in the
Unbelievable.
fourth. A
See,
minute.
I
and
told you
20
be good. I
seconds.
told you be good at this.
Wait, watch the like what?
Look at that, wide open.
Floodgates
Let's
open.
fucking go.
Amazing.
That looks like the rest of the season
Wow.
at one play.
That was like flawless.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my God.
See, I know when to chime in. Like I know when to cheer. I know when to do something.
that was
Jalen
perfect.
Hurts can be your hall pass.
Okay.
Right.
All right, me and Mario will take a
Yo,
shot.
Raya, like, what's up?
I'm dead. Yeah. Change
fuck
your
this up.
setting on Bumble.
Me and Mario will take a shot at Jalen Hurts. We have finally solidified that he's a bad
Alright,
motherfucker.
guys,
Yeah,
there's
that's
a minute and
amazing.
20 left. The Phillies have 17, and the Colts have 6.
The Eagles. Eagles.
Phillies, the
You're
Eagles.
almost
It's
good at
all
this.
the fucking same thing.
Don't say that. Okay.
It is.
The Phillies, Eagles.
Wait, who was your dream guest? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I think we got cut off.
Yeah.
It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is a good
right
one.
now.
Yeah, right now in this
Yeah.
moment he is trending, and that's what I want.
That's what I want.
That's what I want. I want that man.
He would be amazing to talk to. He was amazing on
Well,
the
that's what
Kelsey
I'm saying. I
podcast.
want like it's an energy thing too. Like when you have an interviewer, like you're only as good as the person you're interviewing. Like
Right.
I could have like oh my god, bless her heart. Like Noah Cyrus, love her, but it was pulling teeth sometimes.
Would you rather be like electrifying? Like Jalen isn't electrifying, but he's a well-spoken man. Would you rather be like they say electrifying shit like I don't know, The Rock
No,
or
I
something
think
like that?
that's
Or would you rather
annoying.
be
Electrifying. You
like
would-
me? I'm electrifying.
Yeah, you're
right?
annoying.
Yeah, I knew she was going for this.
Well, no,
Robbie,
'cause
can you give me one of these?
I'm again energy person. So like
Yeah.
I'm only gonna bounce off of the energy you give me. So the more electrifying you are, the better for me. But
Go on.
I've also really resonated with a lot of like people that I have on the podcast that are like very like intellectual, like
Yeah.
very.
I think
I
I'd
love the word
rather have
intentional.
it
Even saying.
that
Yeah.
way.
Like
Because I feel like electrifying is great for like the whatever you're trying to show off, but it doesn't seem like it's real.
When you
like,
get
I'd
to
rather
the
have
vulnerable-
somebody talking about real shit
Yeah.
than just be like a showman, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's annoying.
like the showman will probably be someone
more
like
entertaining, but
okay, like if we're talking Eagles, like who would be the most ideal person to have on the podcast is Jason Kelsey.
I was gonna say Jason Kelsey's electrifying.
because he's a showman. He's all,
Like, he can perform.
he can perform, but he can also like get vulnerable. Like he can dial it back and talk about serious things. In the artistry world, like musicians, I really got that with Garth Brooks. And like,
wait.
Not Garth Brooks.
No,
Wait,
isn't
what?
he?
Yeah, that's him.
No.
oh no,
Do you
what?
watch Your Mom's House? You have any
It's
idea what
one
that
of
is?
the best
I've never
podcasts
heard of
ever
it.
created.
You know who Tom Segura is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
His podcast with his wife?
Christina Pajinski.
I've heard.
They're
heard
like
Tom
our
Segura.
inspiration. Like we want to be them
We're gonna,
one day.
Really?
me and her might be starting a podcast soon together.
I was
Not-
just
I'm not
gonna
gonna
say, you
say
guys
it.
are a show.
Except,
I'm just here.
except I'm really embarrassed that I called
Let's
the Eagles the
go.
Phillies.
She won't sleep tonight.
No, I'm not.
Did we just hit a something?
Can we just cut that out, guys? But
done.
yeah, they think that Garth Brooks is like a sociopath. Like,
Yeah, because.
Yeah.
Wait, tell us about your experience with
Yeah.
him.
He's just a really good businessman. Like, and he's a musician, which is crazy. But like, he sells
But
himself.
have you watched him recently?
I haven't.
He's like a robot.
Hold on, we'll tag YMH in this, but
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Keep
yeah.
talking about how good he is.
no.
Tom and Christine, we love you.
I wouldn't
Oh no. You can't give up a field goal here.
I wouldn't
They got
put
one
that-
timeout.
past. I wouldn't put that idea past myself or anybody. But like when I met with him, he was there was no cameras. It wasn't even an interview. Like he literally invited people to just come and do like a meet and greet, but it wasn't a meet and greet. Like you sat down in a lounge chair, like Trisha just came out of the dressing room. She's like, "Hey, sweetie, how are you?" And I'm like, felt like I was talking to like mom and dad.
Right.
They were like just lounging. I brought a friend with me, and she was like geeking out about how like he's like helped her through her whole life, and he's just really it was like an actual person. And I was like, wow, you're more than just Garth Brooks. You're like a human being. It was
So you need to look this up because
You need to watch YMH. I can't. I'm sending this to her.
I
How
think
old-
I've heard of the podcast.
how
I know
old
who
is that
Tom Segura
podcast
is, but
with Garth?
It's
no,
constant.
It's like now.
Like, they're
he's
always like.
Because my
people
experience with him was like
send
years ago.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
people send like he's on like the National Enquirer, you know, like that, like aliens are real, like
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's like there's something wrong with Garth. There's a dark side
Oh,
to Garth.
no.
Like,
No.
yeah.
Where are the bodies, Garth?
Yeah.
Wait,
Tom and
that's
Christina,
scary.
we love you.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
just whatever you want to do. Do it to us.
Look at his laptop. It's all YMH stickers.
All this is
We
YMH.
love
There's probably
them.
chocolate chips.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
I'm dead.
In our studio, check it out. But
I couldn't tell you one Garth Brooks song.
Oh, me neither.
Friends in Low Places is the only one he has.
Oh yeah.
I honestly
yeah.
had to think about it. Until
It's
you-
probably the
Friends
o-
in Low Places in the graveyard because he kills people.
He's a murderer. So speaking of
Wow, it's an
murdering,
But I'm glad you had a good interview with him.
It wasn't even an interview. It was like a hangout. But he's his own. He does his own marketing.
Yeah.
He sells his own songs. He sells himself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's why I think.
I
he
mean,
would-
I can't hate
Get
on
a
him.
sack
though.
here. Let's go! One more down. That's it. One more down. That's it. That's ball game.
we're gonna
Let's
win
go.
by we were 10-point favorites.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
so
That
Maura,
comeback is crazy.
Right.
do you have a Maura moment for the week?
Is this a feature for you?
It's like a thing. I love that.
What's your marma, man?
I don't know.
Would it be your car?
Oh.
no.
I try to give Maura and Theo a moment
No,
every week, but
usually I
they,
try to like drop gems, but I don't really have anything today.
They're celebrating.
should I pull
too
out
soon.
the? Should I turn the TV off and put the Don't Look Away game on?
No. Just give me like 3
No.
minutes. Let me find.
Hey, do you have an
something.
Ash answer?
Ash answer.
Oh wow,
that's
he's
cute.
he loves the acronyms.
Alliterations.
Alliterations.
Because I also love
I'm like,
alliterations.
what is it?
I don't know, guys.
All right, well, you think of them.
apparently the Phillies and the Eagles aren't the same thing.
She's so
So
distraught.
I am distraught.
Oh.
But
So-
it's okay.
Everyone at this table is obviously over the age of 25, so we've all done a lot of things in our lives. What are you guys most proud of that you've done of
Proud of.
yourself? Mario, we're
Like,
gonna start
but
with
is
you.
that personal, professional?
Anything,
like,
whatever the first thing that comes to mind
Ah.
you can't talk to Mario
is. Okay,
right
we'll
now.
go. Babe, what's your proudest
I don't
moment?
Come back to me when the game's
First.
over. Oh, false start. Never mind. They're backing them up. Back those fuckers up. Let's
Wait,
go.
I thought it was a false start on our part.
No, it would be an offsides.
Yeah.
Offside.
Oh, just
Willie
This
Fries,
dude has so many flags.
He's
against him.
struggling. You
39
can tell
seconds
he's
left.
struggling. Yeah.
Rach, what are you most proud of in your life?
When-
We're all
what-
clear.
Should we wait till the game's over? I feel like there's too much going on
I
right
had to
now.
think about that one,
There's
too,
40
I
seconds
know
left.
that's like a really tough.
4th and
that's
21.
like a
All right,
really
let's wait
tough
till after this
All
play.
right, guys, the Phillies are doing good.
Go Sox!
All right, come on. This is game. Come on, Sack
Matt
is on
Ryan,
there. All right.
come on, easy,
Round of
easy,
applause.
easy.
Ball game. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, go Birds, go Birds.
Go fucking Birds. Let's
Fuck you,
go.
Jeff Saturday.
Aw.
Oh, poor guy has to get help. Oh, Hurts had to get helped up. He's fucking not happy with himself. He shouldn't be happy with himself. But
Look at Nick Sirianni. I gonna love him.
Wait,
Oh God.
does
Yeah,
it
you
matter?
like that. You like that. Let's go.
He's so hype.
not the people that bet money on this game, but I mean, still good to win. Rach,
He's yes.
Oh,
Wait, is
yo,
it done?
Yo, you should have
Yes.
took a teaser.
The
I
Phillies
teased
won.
the Bills and the
Phillies.
Eagles.
That is crazy.
I put a teaser in the
Go
Bills and the
Bryce
Eagles,
Harper.
So it's Eagles minus half a point.
oh, you good?
Yeah.
Dying.
And then Eagles plus
I almost
6
wore
when
my
you were
shirt
down.
that said sports.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's
that
what I
sounds
need. That's what. This is Justin's shirt.
I didn't even wear it. I botched.
All right, so Rachel, what's the moment you're most proud of in life?
Meeting you.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.
He looked at me in the eye like he wanted me to say it. I don't
Ignoring his DMs for a whole year until I decided to respond.
Is that
I
what
watched
you
the
did?
episode.
He was in my requested. I had no idea, but I went to go DM
Oh,
him.
just like
so I went to go
Rach
shoot my
took a
shot,
year to accept
and
my
he was
friend
already
request.
Yeah, shame, shame.
That happened to me with one of his friends, I think, actually.
Mario's friends? Shut up! I need to know who right now. Do you know did you know this?
No comment.
Oh shit!
I want to know.
Did this person ask you to reach out to like?
No.
No, he probably just knows the tea.
Can you tell me?
I don't
can
know
answer.
anything.
Okay.
No, come on, say it here.
Oh
Really?
boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
His name?
Yeah.
Expose him.
Say it.
Just say the first name.
Am I allowed?
I feel like I
Yes.
already know who it is.
Frank.
Hey,
We all knew.
I don't know if you guys knew. Well, I knew you knew. But
I didn't know, but it doesn't.
No, but I like gave him my Instagram at work because we even matched on a dating app like prior, but I
He
ignored
T-
him
you
on the dating
TO'd him.
app. I ignored him for like this is like I almost feel confident enough to say years.
Wow.
But like not like cuz like I lived in Philly and then I didn't.
Right,
like,
right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like I would be
Yeah.
back
This
and
could
forth.
be the love of your life. What are you doing?
I love
Oh,
Frank.
no,
I do love
I do.
Frank.
He's such a cool person.
So what's the
but
problem?
We're just it's just
What's
not
the
we're not meant to
problem?
date.
Mars gay.
Right. right. No, yeah, I
Mario's
went to
probably texting like, "Yo, we're talking shit."
I
No,
went
he actually told me when I sent him a Snapchat because when the dog ate the pizza, I was like, the dog fucking ate the pizza. It was me giving my dog the middle finger. I was like, fuck this bitch. She ate the pizza before I had
This
to do a
is diverting
podcast, bring
so
the
fast.
pizza. And then Frank was like, tell Maura. I said,
because when Justin told me that we were like having a watch party with you guys, I like actually thought watch party, and I don't know why I thought it was at their house, and I was like, just tell Mario
over
that you're
anytime.
coming. I was like, just come with us. I did. I was like, you could just go. And
Oh,
then
he
I
would've
was
been
like,
See, this is why I have to reach out like and explain all the situations, and they don't respond to group chats.
but like
love
I
it.
don't respond to texts in general.
I'm getting
If
there.
I shoot
It's
out to her
really
individually,
bad.
she does.
I'm really
It's
bad.
really bad.
I'm bad too.
But I went to
It's a
like
girl
I gave
thing, I
him my Instagram and he DM'd me, but like I didn't. I don't know. I saw him at Vesper one day. I gave him my Instagram because he was like, "Oh, now you want to pay attention to me? Like I'm in your face." And I was like,
I'm only excited.
and then
Just
I
room for anyone.
I like gave him my Instagram and I think he messaged me and I
Ignored
was
that.
like waiting for him to like
Dick pic.
reach out to me. I don't know. Whatever. Hours went by and I like was like, fuck this. I'm gonna message him first. And I went and it was
He
like
already did.
pending. And I was
Okay,
like,
but it seems
idiot.
like you guys like are interested in each other, so I'm confused. Like,
we went on a couple dates. We
Did
hung
you-
out like a couple
I'm
dates.
learning so
did you?
No.
Mara doesn't have sex with men. So what are you guys most proud of?
I'm dying.
I can't.
Babe, what are you
I
most
can't.
proud of?
Me?
Yeah.
Knowing the difference between Philly sports teams. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna forget this. What am I most proud
Let
of?
it go like Elsa. Who cares?
I know.
I say way dumber shit on this. Trust me.
I know, but I'm not on here often, so I need to show like I fucking know what I'm talking about.
I'm not dating an idiot.
Clearly.
It's fine.
Rach, what are you? Let's go with Rach because you've
Okay,
done a lot of
excuse me,
things.
I just fucking skipped over me, you
Because
dick.
you're not answering the question. You're fucking beating around the bush.
That's what I'm most proud of, beating around the bush.
She's gay as well.
No, I'm most proud of being an aunt because I love my nieces and being a dog mom because I love Cash.
True. Love that.
So,
Love that.
and I think I'm a good girlfriend.
Yes, hunting.
She knows the difference between Phillies and Eagles.
You guys don't have any kids, right?
No, we have a dog.
We have
that's it.
7 million
For-
kids.
for
Like, I'm just
baby.
kidding.
No, we have
No,
nieces
we have
that
no
are.
kids.
That used to be over that.
Actually, so that's why I'm so fat right now.
And this is why she's on the podcast today. Surprise.
Mara, what are you most proud of? I feel like you have something at the ready all the time.
No, I don't. I just like am proud of.
She's
I
gonna say
just try
herself.
to. Yeah, I am.
I knew-
I really am.
I can
don't
answer
know.
questions
That's
for you
just
now.
like
I
how I
know.
feel. Like, cause I feel like I don't know. I just try to make the best of things, and then like they become the best of things. Like I don't know how to explain
She's
it.
the best at manifesting.
So I feel like I just like. There's times when I'm not proud of myself, but I feel like I'm just like proud of myself. Will be like,
The proud of the way you carry yourself.
yeah, like that's like my neutral. Like that's like my regular.
I'm proud that you haven't drank in 3 years. That's fucking awesome.
That's
Thanks.
crazy.
Well, no, and that's the thing. I don't want you to think I haven't drank at all. Like,
no.
There's been like for instance, I went to a wedding with one of my like really good guy friends, and he was like, "Come on, like you're at a wedding, like da da da." I'm like, "All right."
You know the occasion.
Yeah, like again, like not to be like this, but it's like the intention of things. Like, I'm not ever drinking to get fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm not ever drinking to like deal with something. Like, I can have like a glass of champagne. Like, my friend took me to Budokan a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Can you have a glass of champagne?" I'm like, yeah. Am I gonna finish it? Probably not. But like,
Right. You don't enjoy like the taste of alcohol.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
You've never drank anything here, so you're saying you're not
I have,
intentional.
yes.
She
I
has
have.
high noon. She sipped on a high noon.
I did a high noon shot before
Love
Oh.
that.
here.
Okay.
It just depends on things sometimes.
See how
but
fast Ash is to defend anyone that's opposing me?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
jumps. Rachel,
That's
Rachel
a girl
does the
thing.
same
well,
thing.
it's true. Well, it's
No,
just
because
because
he's
it's
a
true.
hater. He's always
See what I mean
fucking
with
trying
this-
to call
But it's
people
funny
out.
because like I think like
I do.
I've gotten
I'm
like
like-
a couple of my girlfriends to like not stop drinking completely, but my one friend in LA, like, she stopped drinking after I stopped drinking, and like
Really?
she has like a hard date, and like she does not ever, and like I just am.
That's
I
just-
love the gray
everyone's
area.
different, yeah,
Because a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people can't just
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
if,
I feel like there's so much revolved around alcohol. Like, it's crazy. Like,
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, and especially as women, like alcohol, it's an
Inhibition.
interesting like dynamic to look up. Like the relationship between like alcohol, the culture around alcohol, and then it's like ties with women.
yeah.
Like it's
like our estrogen or something.
no, just like meant to like keep us not great.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I
should
mean?
stop
Like an
drinking.
inhibitor.
I mean, it's just like I don't think
You
I
should
don't think
stop
people
drinking.
like
Bitches should
have
stop
to
drinking.
stop drinking. I think it's just like just be more intentional around
Yeah.
it. Like, what am I doing this for? Like, am I actually
Right.
like enjoying this? Like, am I drinking
Or is it
things that I
just
actually am
because?
enjoying?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
when I go to Florida with my dad, like they have the cute little slushy drinks, and like
Aw,
it
yeah.
matched my bikini the one day, so like I drank that. Like,
I fucking love you.
like you know what
All
I
right,
mean?
Rach, what are you most proud of?
I back all of those. Can I like can we accumulate?
But what I mean, is yours like an interview with somebody, or
No,
is
I think I'm most proud of. I feel like we're being proud of. Like I don't want to be proud.
I
You know what I
know.
mean? But I think
It's a
something
gross
that
feeling. I feel
No,
like,
it's
yeah.
not. They
But that's
want
what
us-
I'm
it's
like.
like
But
an
I'm like,
ego-driven thing.
that's what I
if
mean.
it's
I
like
don't
that.
like to
My
seem
dude.
like I'm like
Boastful.
Oh, I'm so proud of this.
Right,
Like, I
yeah.
don't like that.
No,
If
so,
it's coming from a place of like getting external validation, it's no bueno.
Exactly. Right.
But if you're just like enjoying yourself and like
Yeah.
trying to like make the best of things for yourself, then I feel like you should.
Yeah.
It should
No,
be.
and
an
I think
okay
it's
thing.
important to be proud of yourself because if you're not and you're just expecting that validation from everybody else, like then
Dude, what a way for the Patriots.
what
to
like
win.
I
fulfillment?
feel like this is a separate podcast.
I was gonna say, I feel like
it's
Chris-
like the
Chris, when you edit this, just cut us out for the past hour. Cut the guys out completely.
He just returned that for a touchdown.
Mario, I can't.
All right, Mario, what are you most proud of?
I think we should.
She just said you guys.
Picking up.
Give
after-
the answer.
Okay, mine would be in like I think I do kind of like boast about this, but it is something that I'm proud of. Is I gave myself like your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan. I gave myself a 10-year plan to end up where I'm at, and I did that in 3.
You talked about that in the last one
Yeah,
too.
and it's just something that I think
No, that's awesome.
it's hard. It's hard to do, but if you put like your mind to it, you can do it. So like
Yeah.
that's not to say like nobody can fulfill their 10-year plan in like 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something that I was so determined to do, and I just feel very grateful and
No,
and
you're,
blessed.
you're
and
fucking
should be
killing
proud.
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. No,
Rach on the
seriously.
radio.
Literally.
Sorry,
I mean,
Rachel.
since I've moved back, like I obviously there were like people that were in Philly that like existed like in my imagination kind of because
Yeah.
like of Nico and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I would always be like, oh, like Rach, like da 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 da, and then it's like I
You're a
come back.
staple.
That's how I feel
You're
about
a
you,
Philly
though.
staple.
Met her, and
yeah.
I was like, and
You
you've grown so much
Yeah.
in just the year and a half that I've been back, at least from
I
what
mean,
I've
you're
seen.
an Eagles staple. It's like,
This should be their own podcast. 2 in the brown, 1 in the pink. Mario, what are you most proud of?
Dad.
I would say
Q102, I'm looking for a job, so if you need somebody that's quick with the clips.
now you're shutting us up.
I would say I'm most proud of the way I carry myself as a person.
Being a leader, being a man.
No, but I would just say I
proud
treat
of my
treat
dick.
everyone like the same, whether it's
Yeah.
like a homeless person or like someone.
That
who's
is
not.
true.
Yeah.
Right.
Like today, not even trying to
Yeah.
be like that, but I was in Wawa and there was like some homeless dude begging for money. I was like, I'm not gonna give you money, but I'll buy you something to eat. So I
Right.
bought him breakfast.
Oh, I did that before,
Yeah.
and then he told
I
me he
always-
didn't like what I bought him.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
some guy did that to me before. And,
Yep.
we were out to dinner a few weeks ago, and we were at Park, and this fucking homeless guy was like walking around like singing and shit, and like he like comes up to our table. He's like, yeah, like I'm a veteran. Like, do you guys have anything to spare? And Rachel's like, I have like a blanket and like something else.
Pillows.
He's like, oh, I don't need any of those. I need a winter jacket and boots for the winter.
Yeah.
Size 10, bitch.
I'm like, literally, beggars can't be choosers.
Right.
We're
No,
literally
that's
giving
literally
you.
like-
A blanket is a
right.
jacket.
Put these pillows on your feet, bitch.
That happened to me before.
And he had a nice pair of Asics on. He's like, yeah, like these are running shoes. They're like vented. Like I need boots. I'm like, dude, I'll give you a fucking blanket.
Right.
Run your ass to
Yep,
get the
that
fucking
happened to
boots.
me on Christmas Day at Wawa. I bought this guy like a whole bunch of stuff, and he was like, "I don't like this," and I was like, "You know what? Get the fuck
I
out
went.
of my
There's
face."
this guy that stands outside Pretzel Factory, and you know I go to Pretzel Factory like every day. And I got him a bag of pretzels, and he threw it at me. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Wait,
But
why did
Mario,
you do
we
that?
appreciate your
I don't
contributions.
know why he did that.
So I think it's promotion aspect time because the game's
Well,
over.
what are you proud of yourself
Yeah, you
for?
didn't say anything about you.
No, because if we get off this, and then he's gonna be, no one asked
it's
me
gonna
what
be
I'm
like,
proud of.
Well, nobody normally asks me.
show. Hey.
I'm paying attention to
I'm
that.
the leader.
So if we're
I'm
gonna,
so manly.
I can be dark about this shit. I wanted to kill myself for a long time and I didn't do that. So I'm proud that I'm still alive and I'm still here.
So you're proud of yourself too, exactly.
I'm so proud of you, but that.
Yeah,
that
so
was
I didn't die. I have a girlfriend. I have a dog. I have an awesome podcast. I'm sitting with some of the best people
Well,
in
thanks for
Philadelphia
not
right now.
killing yourself, because that would have been a waste of a nice dick.
Yeah, see? I don't compliment myself. Some other people do that. I've seen my penis. So let's go with promotion, babe. You want to promote anything?
I
Maybe
don't
my penis.
fucking care.
I mean, yes, you definitely did your penis.
Go Phillies.
Maybe the Love and Then What podcast.
Oh yeah, Love and Then What, in our studios, Fairy Garden, Theo, Dolce.
No, he's not here anymore.
No, I still love him,
Okay.
but yeah, nothing for me. Nobody.
Q102 already promotes
oh, yeah,
himself.
Q102, duh, they're fucking crazy amazing. But anyway,
Big balls.
tomatoes and olive oil. Yeah.
Mario's
She literally took all my things I was
all
gonna
the
say.
people.
All right, Mar,
Bye.
what do you want to promote?
Just Fairy Garden.
Fairy Garden.
How can they find Fairy Garden?
They have
Fairy
the most
Garden.
amazing fucking romper that I've ever worn my whole entire
like
life.
it?
No bra, titties out. Like, it's the best romper I've ever had.
Oh,
in
it's
my
like a
life.
whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta
yes,
look.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
I gotta look.
Yeah.
Tits out.
Fairygardendmindset.com.
Why do you always look at me when you do this?
I don't know. Where am I looking? This
All
one?
the camera. Look at these though. Look at that one. Whatever you want.
Fairygardendmindset.com and Fairy Garden Mindset on Instagram.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna deep dive because I got my first
It
Fairy
looks
Garden merch
like
today.
MarbyXO on Instagram.
Oh yeah, MarbyXO on Instagram.
Yes.
Rach.
I feel like I said the same thing this time last year when we were here. Q102 Jingle Ball, presented by Capital One. Get your tickets at wellsfargocenterphilly.com. And Serving Sriracha. It's my podcast and it's free on the iHeartRadio app, but it's not even half as fun as this one. So
What podcast are you on? How could what should they do with this podcast?
what, mine?
No, this one.
No, yours is more fun than
What's this podcast called?
Oh, Love and Then What.
But you should do that. Last time you did a promo, like oh, listen to the Love and Then What podcast.
I did that?
Yes, it was on the preview, but you don't remember.
Let's talk about love and then what.
Wow.
That was right.
That was
good.
very
That-
sexy.
that sounded good. That sounded good.
Phone sex operator.
Love and Then What is hands down one of the most fun podcasts to ever be on, listen to, and watch. And that's Love and Then What.
Woo! Thank you,
Please
Mario.
support my boyfriend. We need money.
Give us money. I want more dogs.
I'll promote what? Wait, where am I looking into?
Mariucci's Pizza.
Yeah.
Woo!
My
That didn't
pizza,
make it here.
unfortunately, it didn't make it here, but I'm gonna start dropping them soon. Love and Then What podcast, Q102 Jingle Ball.
Yeah.
Philly Rescue Angels too.
Yes.
Shout out them. Shout out them. Dogs.
Good.
There's a lot of dogs out there that don't have homes,
Yes.
so
Oh my God, Mary, you're gonna make me cry. This is so good.
you know, adopt, don't shop. Just leave it at that.
Yes.
That was pretty good. So I do love dogs. I do love all my dogs here. I love my bitch Ashley. I love my bitch Maura. I love my bitch Rach, and I love my man Mario. Now he can be my bitch too if he wants to be.
So your dog.
Yeah, right.
So obviously check out Fairy Garden Mindset, R&R Studios if you want to do a podcast with a pretty fucking cool space where we're all here. Hey, go that. Check out Serving Sriracha.
Thank you.
Check out Q102. You really don't have to say
It's
that.
a monster.
Yeah, so
I
Phil,
can't even take credit for it.
just look at Philly Radio and then
That's what pops up.
yeah,
And
that's
then you'll see her beautiful face.
Oh, thanks.
save the dogs, save the puppies, save Mario's big balls, and probably hit that button.
Woo!
Love it. Cool, guys.
Go Bears!